think the mic's. Hold on. Turn yours way the fudge up. Begin.
Yeah. Began.
Turned way the fuck up. We are live, pal. GimmickMania 7.
7.
And it is, what, July 14th?
2026. GimmickMania.
Let some people get in here. We got a song. Actually, let's just play the song.
Live from the Humble Dome.
We got this new Leo Rush song. Trying to open every episode with a wrestling-related song of some kind, preferably a song performed by a wrestler. And this definitely fits the bill.
I be staying calm, I be feeling lifted.
Shades of,
I don't wanna talk, better mind your business. I just want my money long, yeah, extended. I'm a wrestler, so I gotta do my fitness. Yeah, feel good, dressed in all black, just like he would. Yeah. You don't want none.
I already said W title.
I really think you should.
W
Million
title.
views, million more. I'm in tune to the
like it?
core.
I
Like
told
a
her I
room,
like
I'm
it.
fused. I go boom when I'm
Thank
torched.
you.
I'm
We're
working
gonna
in that
talk
Benz
about
on
it.
Saturday. I'ma switch it over to the Porsche. My foot is to the floor. Made another town.
horrible.
I can't stay for long, man. I gotta do the rounds. They want me here, want me there. I'ma tell you what it costs. Golfing on a
It's
boat.
like
Actually,
like
one
freaking dogs.
of Leo Rush's
Check my teeth, I
latest
need a
opponents
dentist. I've been
is
biting
here,
on the
actually.
racks like it's tennis. I want it, then I get it.
What, himself?
I can show you how to
No,
ball. Had a court in
our
the
good
crib
friend.
as a kid going down. Know you want some answers like
Janela?
I'm
Yeah.
sensei. Look
Our
up,
good
you can
friend
see
is-
my chains. You can find out
Boy,
like
we got
brother.
a
It's
story
night
about
or
going
day.
to see this
I can't
Melee
give
in,
my all to you
Manchester
till I'm
on Sunday.
overpaid.
Really
Feel
going
like
to-
I'm the
going
law,
to the
but these
diner
niggas they
afterwards.
overtake. They running,
We'll
they
get to
under
that.
chase. They running, they out of place. I'm running to get the cake.
It's just
I'm
so-
winning
this
and
is
check
just
the
so mid
tape.
to me.
I ain't really
song?
come all
Yeah,
of this
oh,
way
yeah.
to
Mid
get
as
second
fuck.
place.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
this my second
No
go
offense,
around, cause I
your
really
wrestling
got a
is
taste of
The
the life.
music video is a cool
Paid for the
concept.
price.
I fuck with the
Went for
shades
He's been
of
rapping for a while.
Rolled on the dice. Love for the
He's
game.
been rapping for a
Love
while.
for the night. I got it in the rain.
I mean, it's
Really
not
had to
horrible, it's
fight.
just so
I be
mid,
staying
you know?
calm. I be feeling lifted. I don't wanna talk, better mind your
It's
business.
like Will Smith's son
I just
rap.
want my money long, yeah, extended.
shout out to fucking
I'm a
Jaden.
wrestler, so I gotta do my fitness.
I like
Yeah,
it.
What you
feel
call an
good.
icon living?
Just like all
Don't
day.
get
Just
it.
like
You know what? That shit is fire.
Yeah.
His
Yo,
Batman shit
better
is pretty
fall
fire,
back.
too.
I really
Him
think
in
you should.
Batman suit and shit. That
Oh,
shit's
yeah.
kinda fire. Yeah, I shouldn't have besmirched the name of Jaden Smith like that. You're right, Goske. But yeah, he's been doing this tweaked out, red-eyed gimmick, this Leo Rush.
Hi, Gemini. I am.
Oh, not a sponsor. I guess we're just in the show at this point. What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
You might have noticed a bit of a set change. I did finish building the set behind me, a.k.a. put up the bookshelves behind me, so you might notice a bit of a set change. This is the almost the final evolution of what the set will be. I probably will be tweaking some stuff behind us here and there. I really like the way the glow came out on the other shelving now. I think putting the music stuff over there is going to be the move. But anyway, we're here to talk wrestling.
Yeah, and this shelf is currently in the Randy Orton stage of its evolution. Soon enough, it might hit Triple H and then Ric Flair.
The legend killer status, these shelvings.
It's already past Batista stage. That was the first green stage.
What should we start with? Do you want to do the top three strangest matches right out the gate? I gotta look up mine still technically.
No, we'll save it. We'll talk about Melee in Manchester first. We'll kick off with the Melee in Manchester.
Hold on.
Which also, I should probably look up the card too, because my brain,
Yeah, look up that card. I gotta look up the titles of a couple of these matches.
my brain do not work with me. Manchester. Results. Boom, boom. All right. Okay. So yeah, we only missed like half of one match because we were a little late going in to the Melee in Manchester show.
Yeah, we got there while the first match was starting. Hold on. Gotta look up the names of a couple of these matches.
Hey, happy late birthday, Jamie.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jamie. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm writing these down right now. So when I talk about these, we can get them in order. Hold on a second. Mine are all WCW matches, by the way. Spoiler. They're the same 3 matches I thought of last time we did this. Fuck.
I got 3 very, some of them might be obvious. I don't know. One of them is very obscure. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. What you call an icon living? Icon living. All right, boom.
All right, I got it.
Why is my shit geeking now? Come on. Dead air, dead air.
Sorry about that, guys. Hella dead air. Okay, I got my
You're
matches in the notes so we can talk about them later. All WCW matches. How old did you turn? Jamie Clark might not want to say how old they turned. If you want to in the chat, Jamie, you can go ahead and say. All right, so GCW Melee in Manchester. We pulled up, like I said, a little bit late.
A little bit late.
We had to wait till the first scramble match was done before we went to go and get our little front row seat gimmicks.
Shout out to the door guy also, because yeah, we went in there and he was just very nonchalant about it. He was like, yeah, there's kind of like a 12-man scramble happening right now, so if you guys just want to like wait at the door.
You guys might want to wait a little while.
You guys might just want to wait
go
till that
get
match is
seats.
over.
Which we did, but we got a really sweet spot. We were in the doorway, got a really sweet spot where a motherfucker jumped off the because this was in a gymnasium. This match was
in a community center.
Yeah, this whole fucking show was in a community center, like community gym, basically.
Like
no
a
air
youth
conditioning.
gym, too,
yeah,
at
youth.
that. You walk in this place and there's like posters that
There
are
was
like
kindergarten classes.
yeah.
It looked like going.
There was
or
like
preschool
posters
or
that were
something.
like eat your vegetables and grow big
Yeah,
and strong,
big
like
facts.
that kind of shit. And yeah, so we go downstairs into this sweaty,
gymnasium.
stinky gymnasium.
And a wrestler, the scramble's going on, and a wrestler climbed the
Flying
basketball.
Ryan O'Neal.
Is that who did that?
Yeah, the match. Hold on, I'll tell you what the match actually was because we didn't even really know. It was just
He climbs the basketball hoop, and he does a fucking shit with it. Did he do a backflip off of it?
he just dove. I think.
Is
I
it
think
just
he
a
just
dive? Anyway, he jumped onto a whole bunch of other wrestlers, and right after it happened, I got sweet footage of this. But right after it happened, I wish I would have kept filming because this guy who apparently worked at the youth center was like, "Oh, thank God it didn't break. Oh, that would have been bad if it broke. We just got that last week. That just got installed last week. Oh, the owner's gonna be pissed when he sees that."
He's like, "They're always watching
They're
from the
always
cameras."
watching. They're always. He's pointing to a security camera. They're always For some reason, he really wanted to tell me this. I don't know why.
Walked right up to Humble, like, and just started.
I'm just that guy. I don't know what the fuck it is about me. For whatever reason, people want to tell me shit like that.
Yeah, and he was like kind of freaking out, low key. But
I was like, okay, cool, dude.
yeah.
it's probably. Yeah, cool.
But the match itself was apparently Team GCW.
Well, yeah, it was a Team GCW thing.
Versus
That's right.
Team New England. So it was Junie Underwood, Don Freeze,
Shouts out
Sturdy
Don
Sal
Freeze.
Mistretta, Jeffrey John, Flying Ryan O'Neal, and Jimmy Lloyd versus Dustin Waller, Kylan King, TJ Crawford, Seabass Finn, 23 Hazard, and Love Doug.
How interesting that Don Freeze was on the GCW
I was just
side.
gonna say.
I thought you were telling
Don
me the.
Freeze
That's interesting.
Was on Team GCW.
Yeah, that's a Green Mountain Wrestling wrestler. So that's a.
So he's kind of graduated.
Yeah, he's kind of
from-
officially
from
GCW.
Team New England.
Yeah,
Good
that's
for him.
interesting. Yeah, it is good for him.
Good for Don Freeze.
So then we went and got our seats. We had front row seats. If you watch the show, I think you could probably see us a couple of different times because
You
we are in
definitely
front
can.
row.
Multiple times.
Yeah, so we were pretty much right behind one of the cameramen, one of the corner cameraman guys.
Cameraman's.
So yeah, because there's like two. They're kind of like
yeah, I know, but it's just cameraman's. That's my
cameramen's. Cameramen's.
The cameramen.
So we're cameraman guy's doing his job, but he's kind of in the fucking way a couple of times during the show. But it's all good. We had a good time at the show. What was the second match? Let's just go through the matches, I guess.
Was Manny Ares and Armani Kaios versus Vandal 48, Otis Kogar.
Wow, yeah, that's right. I was surprised they did
that. That was a good
so
match.
Early.
The skinny legend there was popping Ari pretty good. Ari fucked with the skinny legend. I'm not sure if that one was Manny Ares or Armani Kaios, but yeah, skinny legend.
So
tough.
There was a guy behind us. There was actually like a crew of people behind us that were heckling the whole time.
Yeah.
But they were really funny, especially
funny.
one dude was heckling fire shit the whole night. Shades of Whoopconda type beat. Shouts out to Whoopconda.
First match started and he said, Otis Kogar, you got no ass in them jeans.
Yeah.
And
nice arm sleeves, dickhead.
Yeah,
or whatever.
jackass.
Jackass,
nice
yeah.
arm sleeves, jackass.
Dude was low-key obsessed with knee pads, arm sleeves, and more
nipples.
importantly, nipples.
Nipples.
The size of men's nipples. He's definitely...
And you can't really hear it on the actual stream of the show. I went back to try to watch because I thought it was hilarious, but you can't really hear it, and it's kind of disappointing because there was a lot of key moments where the wrestlers were like reacting to nipple arm sleeve knee
I mean,
pad
it was kind of hard to fucking ignore him at a certain point.
Well, because like it would be a very quiet part during a match, like a suspenseful like submission hold, and just out of nowhere, it's like, nice fucking knee pads, loser. Like a very Vermont sounding dude, like almost like a Canadian.
Yeah, he would definitely wait for his spots, bro. But yeah, I was surprised the Kogar, the Vandal 48 match went on second, but I guess
it was a solid match,
sense.
and it was the one
match.
match.
Yeah. All good matches.
One match where they used a door.
Yeah, where they used hardcore tactics. Where were you telling me just before we saw light tubes outside the show, so we had assumed, okay,
Brett was talking about how on the podcast he like got to the venue and he like saw kind of the crowd and what kind of crowd they had, and what the venue actually was.
A youth center,
and
there were a lot of kids in the crowd.
They scrapped some ideas, essentially. They had some ideas for this show that got scrapped.
This match was the only... Oh, Steven.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just showing your... Jesus Christ, Steven.
Wow.
Butthole right to... Stream demonetized. You don't cancel the stream, dude. What the hell's wrong with you? Fucking cat.
What a beast.
Oh, my God, Steven. Just went and showed butthole right to the camera. Steven's in the chat for the Alienated, please. Yeah, so what was the next match after that?
Next match.
Let's just keep going through these matches.
We had... Oh, here we go. Apparently...
Yeah, right. I'm going to get a flag for Steven's butthole.
Apparently, there was a video on the stream of Slade playing in a kid's toy house outside. We did not see this.
We saw a video package of him walking out, like, on the street, shirtless, just walking down the street.
Yeah, but
stalking
I did not see
Manchester.
Him playing in a kid's toy house. Okay. So, next was Megan Bain versus Marcus Mathers.
Megan Bain will become important
to
slightly
the
to the story later
on. Yes.
Megan Bain in the
this was
she's in
also
the,
where
thumbnail.
Heckler Man really started to
Yeah,
shine,
he let
I feel
Marcus
like.
Mathers have
Marcus
it, man.
Mathers was getting just roasted. And I feel like people were cheering for Marcus Mathers in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I feel like once
He
Bro
almost
started
turned
going
him.
in, he like almost turned the whole crowd on Marcus Mathers.
He
It was
almost
kind of
turned
fucked up.
Great match.
Very
Both
good
of them
match.
wrestled their ass
Marcus
off.
Mathers kicked out of like a million. Like there's 5 points in this match where I thought Megan Bain had beat him, and she did eventually. Did she? Or was it?
I think
her?
she did beat him.
It was who won?
I want to say she did win. He was bumping his ass off for her.
Yeah,
man.
it was Megan Bain. I had to rethink.
Yeah,
but
he
it was Megan Bain. But Marcus Mathers did put up a hell of a fight. He kicked out of like 9 big spots.
That boy can bump, man. I was just impressed at
He's
how
one
well
of the
he could sell.
WWE ID program people.
Yeah.
So
I can see that
sense.
dude definitely got a future. And Megan Bain, you were saying, is in AEW. I didn't
AEW.
realize the Megan Bain, Joey Janela connection, or I'd forgotten. That will become important later on. Yeah, what match was next?
That actually
you're so
probably my favorite match of the night. Put that on record. Busta and the Brain
Yeah, hell yeah.
versus Starstruck, Channing Thomas, and Anthony Green. Shout out to Anthony Green. He is a local legend for like years. Years Anthony Green has been doing it in New England.
Did not know this.
I didn't realize he was in a heel tag team now. I knew him as like a face kind of like wrestler, so it's cool to see him evolve with this manager that they have.
Like the GMW GCW show we went to in November, this show had a lot of local love in the building.
New England, either Connecticut, even Richard Holiday, for example. He's a Connecticut guy.
I'm not sure what local feds
There's a school in New
some
Hampshire.
of these people were wrestling for, but like there's definitely like local fan base people that show. Like there was a whole for the main event, there was a whole Donovan Dijak section that was over in the corner.
My
I'm like,
boy,
that's
I don't know
gotta
if
be
you
his
saw me
wrestling
dap.
school or
I
some
dapped
shit.
some guy up when we first walked in.
Yeah, right when we were.
That was
finding-
DJ Hot Pot. He was
Okay.
also at the
DJ Hot Pot's
DJ
my
Hot
name.
Pot. He actually is a DJ too. He shout out DJ Hot Pot.
And he legit likes hot pot.
But he was at the Vermont show too. I don't know if you remember him, but he was hella Bear Bronson. Him and his girl. He had a girlfriend too, and I met them.
Rest in peace, his girlfriend. That sucks.
What?
I don't know.
She's still there. She was at this show too.
Oh, okay. She's
No,
still alive.
She was at
She's
this
still
show.
with us.
Yeah.
Well, you said had, so I.
Oh no, no.
I ran with
well,
that.
they has.
He still has a girlfriend.
But I met them like 3 years ago at an ICW No Holds Barred show in Mass, and he was actually the one who like brought me backstage. Like literally,
that's lit.
He literally was like, "Yo, come here," because I'm a shy little dude, and I was at the after party,
Shy
and I was
little
just kind of
dude.
posted in the corner,
Shy
like
little
taking
buddy.
it all in. He's like, "Bro, come with me real quick. Come with me." And we walked like into this back alley, and all the wrestlers were just there, and I was smoking, and I was starstruck at the time.
Yeah.
That was my first time really being like behind the curtain.
Yeah.
There was many more after that, but that was
And
the
one of
first
them-
time.
One of them kind of.
Oh God,
One of them kind of from Sunday as well.
yes. But yeah, so shout out to them. They're at like every local show. He does sound at Green Mountain. That's the guy who I was telling you does
okay.
sound.
Okay.
He's a GMW sound dude, so he's hella at all the New
Yeah.
England fucking wrestling shows. But yeah, Busta and the Brain versus Starstruck Channing Thomas and Anthony Green with their manager Sidney Bacabella.
This guy was
This
a
guy.
fucking trip, man.
Stole the show in my opinion.
At one point, he had like a really bad toupee on, and at one point he goes under the ring, and he comes back out. No, he doesn't even come back out. Another guy that kind of looks like
A
him
mini-me.
comes back out, like a mini version
mini-me
of him,
comes
a mini-me version of him comes out. But then when he comes back out on a different side of the ring, he's got a completely different color wig on, a completely
Different hairstyle.
He came out with a red, a ginger
Kinda like
wig.
a bob, not a bob, but like a little like emo like front.
Yeah, a little side part.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of a side part. And when he comes back out, he's got a pitch black one on. So I just thought it was fucking cracking me up that he
Oh, it was
changed
funny as hell.
the fucking wig
the
under
funniest
there.
thing to me was
Cracked me
I
up,
almost said when he first went under the ring, I almost said like it's gonna be Hornswoggle. Like that was in my head when that happened, and it was kind of almost a
weren't that
Hornswoggle
wrong.
moment.
Kind of was a mini-me.
And yeah, no, that match was really good. And just the crowd work with him too. Like they really leaned into nipple knee pad guy as well. They yeah, and yeah, at one point they take at the end of the match they rip bro's hair off his toupee to reveal that Sidney
is shoot
actually
bald.
shoot bald.
Completely bald.
And he got the bald chance from the crowd.
Jordan Oliver once again showed helly love. I was whooping at Busta and the Brain when they came out, throwing up the Wicked Clown, and he whoop back, gave me a little dap and shit as he went by. So once again, Jordan Oliver definitely shows helly love to Juggalos and
Them-
shit. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's just crazy to me. Like, I've been watching that dude wrestle since he had no offense, a really not great SoundCloud wrestling theme song. And I've been watching him
We
since
should
that
find
era.
that.
Young, dumb, and broke. He used to call himself like the Clout Demon or something. I forget what he called himself, but he was a very
I remember when he was a
He's just-
solo wrestler.
yeah,
us
he's
watching
evolved
him like
so
try
much,
to like
man.
figure stuff out a little
Yeah.
bit, coming out trying different things and shit.
then now he's on AEW. It's insanity.
Yeah, shouts out to Busta and the Brain. That was a dope match. I don't know for sure, but I think Jordan got his shit rocked a little bit doing a spot outside the ring. because they were doing bumps on that hard ass
That floor was
gym
hard.
floor. It was just
That
straight up
no pads,
concrete ass gym
Yeah,
floor,
like
no
a
pads, no
basketball
nothing.
court,
Yeah,
essentially.
basketball court gym floor. It was
hardwood.
it was unforgiving to say the least. So I think he got his shit fucked up a little bit.
Relic said the song is awesome, Kosuke. Listen, if you know, you know. It's
knows,
okay.
I guess. Fuck. What was where were we going after that? I guess let's just keep going through the matches.
We
Was this
got
that hardcore?
Mullet Man versus CPA.
Well, with a Pero match.
That's after this, I think.
That was after that.
Yeah.
Mullet Man versus CPA was hilarious.
Very good.
It was really funny.
I've seen CPA wrestle live twice now, I think. I saw him the first time at that weird Brattleboro, which was also at a very kid-friendly arena, if you will, arena. Yeah, and he's just funny every time. The taxes gimmick, it's hilarious. It never fails. And Mullet Man.
Mullet Man, another local favorite, kind of the big star of GMW.
Vermont, yeah.
The big.
He's
big, oh
kinda-
shit! Thank you, Joe. Joe with a $4.99 super
Shut up.
chat. Whoop whoop. Wrestling sounds like drag. You're not wrong.
It really,
love you both.
yeah.
Love to EC2. Shouts out to Joe. Positive vibes your way, Joe.
Much love, man.
Keep
and
your
for,
head up, doggy.
And for real, you aren't wrong. Wrestling
definitely
and
not wrong.
drag,
So much
both
pageantry.
very similar.
Yo,
Yeah.
look at Megan Bain's entrance. So when a Megan Bain came out, I said to Emily, the fucking pageantry on this one.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Well, even, I mean, especially on the
it's
higher
at least
level.
half of it, I
If
would
you
say.
go watch WrestleMania, half of WrestleMania, maybe not now, actually. Go watch an old WrestleMania. Half of WrestleMania is just the entrance. The entrance, the grand attire that they're wearing in their entrance. I mean, it's very similar.
Liberace in the first WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
But Mullet Man, he's just, think of Vermont and then think of Hulk Hogan and combine those into like,
Redneck Hulk Hogan.
yeah, redneck Hulk Hogan.
Redneck Hulk
Literally
Hogan.
down to the move set. I love how instead of him ripping his shirt like Hulk Hogan, he just takes it off to
Like
reveal
angrily.
another like singlet like bottom underneath.
Speaking of taking clothing off and revealing that he's got others
God.
underneath, fucking CPA,
CPA.
rips his shirt off a couple of times. He did 2 shirts and he still had another button up on underneath.
Well, I
The
noticed Bro
commitment to
came
that's
out.
hilarious.
He came out and was sweaty as
Yeah.
hell off rip, and I feel like if he was wrestling with 3 button-up shirts on, he was probably dying in that room.
He's probably waiting for his match, being like, God damn,
Yeah,
come on, come
like
on,
his
come
hair
on."
was already messed up when he came out. It
Yeah,
was like,
his hair
damn.
was completely soaked when he came out. It was at that point getting real hot in that fucking
was.
gym, by the way, because there is no AC. It's just a
The
public
windows were
youth
legitimately
gym.
steaming. Like if you looked up at
Yes,
the windows,
They
there
had like
was
2 of the
steam.
windows open, and they were sweating, boy.
Yeah, they were steamed up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was fucking hot as fucking there. My shirt was. I should have brought a change of shirt or bought a shirt or something because I was fucking soaked after that, man.
The next match,
All right, was this
our
the,
boy Joey Janela taking on.
Sure, we didn't skip that match.
No, I think, dude, that was one of the later matches.
Damn, I felt like that match was early for
Yeah,
some
because
reason.
that was. Yep, it was the match after this. Because
Okay.
remember that match led into Bear coming out. We'll get there. But
Oh,
that
yeah,
match
so this
led
was
into
Janela in Leeds, then, right?
Janela,
A French
versus
wrestler
Leeds.
named
And
Leeds.
apparently this was only Leeds' 30th wrestling match.
Really?
30th wrestling match.
Dude's really good.
Dude's really good.
And Joey put him over.
Joey puts everybody over.
Yeah, Joey's
and
kinda-
especially right now, he's on a losing streak.
After he was done with the match, he was yelling.
And shout out to the 2 dudes next to us, the 2
Yeah.
younger dudes who were like putting on for Leeds. I don't know if they like knew him.
I think they were local fans because they were marking out for some of the more local.
They were
wrestlers.
helly into Leeds. They were
Yeah.
helly into Leeds.
They were. They
so.
definitely. I don't know. Is Leeds a local guy too?
He's from France, apparently. I don't know if
Is he
started
like
his
wrestling
training
local
here.
around here or something? I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure. To be honest.
Anyway,
Leeds.
those guys I think were local fans because they definitely were marking out for some of the other local boys. But this Joey Janela losing thing will play into what we talk about at the diner after the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good match. Just Joey putting this young guy over. Leeds is a little guy. Looks like he's 14 years old.
But he was hitting some crazy
But
ass
he
moves.
can do some crazy shit. He's on some young Rey
Almost
Mysterio shit.
reminds me of like a speedball Mike Bailey. That's what I was getting.
I got Rey Mysterio
the pants and
vibes.
all. I felt like there was a point where speedball Mike Bailey was wearing those same like baggy,
Pink, fiery,
those
pleather
baggy
pants.
like fucking
Jinko pleather pants.
shiny like pants.
Puffy pants, but baggy.
But yeah, he almost looked like a younger speedball too. I don't know. But yeah, I almost wonder if he's going to become a fixture in GCW because they really like they like to be the first ones to have the young dudes. I feel like who like go on like the Nick Waynes, the Starboy Charlies, the Jordan Olivers.
Yeah.
I feel like GCW is usually very hot on those like 18-year-old dudes who are just already fucking doing moonsaults and 630 sentons off the ladders and shit. They really like that.
He was doing shit off of like the bottom rope and
Yeah.
shit, like crazy, like corkscrew fucking.
I could very well see him
maneuvers off the
being
bottom rope.
being an AEW guy
Mhm.
in the future with the way he wrestles.
Yeah.
Leads. These French people are insane. The French people
Crazy.
are taking
it was
over.
Only his 30th match. That is crazy.
Yeah, insanity.
It was the fucking sick fuck match next.
Well, I did want to point out after Joey had taken the loss, he had
yeah.
a meltdown.
Yeah, he had a
on
bit
the
of a
outside.
meltdown.
He claimed that if he loses one more time, he's gonna go become a coach in WWE. He's gonna take his talents and go become a coach in WWE. So I don't know.
A bit frustrated.
Joey's been losing his
Bit
mind.
frustrated.
Apparently, he's lost every match since the match that he had with Brody Lee Jr.
Jesus Christ.
So he's been on a hot
months.
losing streak.
Couple month long
and
losing
it's
streak.
getting to our
And,
boy's head.
I mean, clearly because of his behavior at the diner.
Yeah, it's
I don't
getting
even
to
know
his
if it's
head.
excusable.
It's getting to his head. The losses, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I keep teasing it. We'll get to it. It is a funny story, man, and it's real. It sounds like we're making some shit up, but
No,
I
is
swear
it
to God, it's
kayfabe?
real.
We don't know.
I swear to God, I don't know if his behavior was real. That's the question. That
Is
we're
it
gonna pose.
kayfabe? Is Joey?
Did he kayfabe us? Well,
We'll
gonna
get
talk
there.
About it.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. It's
A
coming.
couple more matches, and we're gonna talk about it.
So yeah, next up we get Gabby Forza, Viperous, Anakin Murphy versus Charles Mason, Pero, and Slade.
This match was a lot of fun. This
match was a lot
might
of fun.
have been my favorite match of the
Yeah,
night.
if it wasn't, I don't know.
This is a tough.
There were
It's
some
tough,
good
but
ones.
this might have been
There's
my.
some good ones.
This match was a lot of fun. Dude in the crowd had a lot of funny lines for Pero, and who else was he going after? He called Pero Bert Kreischer.
Yes, that was
about
good.
killed me because I know we've said that.
Well, when
I think
Charles
we've said that
Mason comes
before.
out, okay, I gotta point
yeah,
this
thank
out.
you for not
This-
fucking brushing over this.
They didn't show it. I was hoping they showed it on the stream.
I think did
they
I get it? Did I get
completely-
I think I got footage of it.
I hope so, because they
think I was
completely
filming.
ignored it. Nobody reacted to it on commentary, nothing. Charles Mason comes out. I don't know if they have already previously known each other because the way they must have already talked or something.
This fan,
beforehand.
the super fan of Charles Mason for sure.
This older woman who
Respectfully,
I'm not saying nothing bad. Older woman
respectfully.
loves Charles Mason. All right, and Charles Mason comes out and she's like screaming.
Yeah,
she's
going.
like,
Yeah.
Charles Mason walks by us, walks up to this woman, and just chokes her,
Grabs her by
and
the throat.
throws her into the seat essentially, and she was like,
And she has a
losing her mind,
panty wettening reaction,
like
I would say.
eyes rolling in the back of the head,
like she got squishy. She
like-
got squishy.
yeah. And the
Not
look,
his mom.
the-
You say his mom, not his mom.
Bro,
if that's
no,
his mom,
if that's his
he's got
mom,
a special relationship.
I don't think he typed that.
Cougar
before,
into
I don't think
BDSM,
he typed that.
yes.
He must have typed that before we got to the end.
Or maybe they're talking about something else in the chat. But
Oh, man.
if that's his mom, he's got a really interesting relationship with his mom.
It would explain a lot, though.
if that was his mom,
Just his
why he's
his
like that.
his behaviors.
that's why he's like that.
His behaviors. If there was that kind of trauma in
explain
your
a lot,
life,
though.
that would explain a lot of why
Oh,
Charles
shit.
Mason is the way he is.
What's crinkling, alienators? Crinkling. A little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. That lady was not crinkling; she was sloshing. Let me tell you.
Oh my god, dude! The look we gave each other when that happened.
I think we all were looking at each other like, "What the
were
fuck?"
shocked. And there's more to that. We'll get there.
Yeah,
but
after
there's
the show,
more
she
to
wanted
that.
more.
There's more to that. We'll get there too. We'll get to that as well. Either way.
Oh,
so yeah,
shit.
this match was a lot of
She
fun.
loved it though. Oh my god,
she
did
did.
she love it?
She did.
She was
And
basically like, oh,
the whole match,
oh,
like
shit.
the whole rest.
Oh.
Yeah. She was. She was literally like
she had the vapors, bro.
Yeah, I think she literally. Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. God, that was so funny.
Yeah, but
I was laughing my head off this whole show, by the way. If you catch us in the crowd, you're likely to catch me fucking smiling.
Oh, there's
like
a lot
big
of moments.
geek and
Yeah, there's a
fucking
lot
laughing.
of moments where we're just.
Oh, I was
laughing our
having a
asses
blast.
off.
I had such a blast, man.
I mean, I gotta say, it's always so much fun when GCW comes.
Wrestling
around.
live, man. Wrestling live is so fucking dope, man.
It's so much better than watching it on the stream.
100%.
I mean, I love watching it on the stream, but
It
when you're
just
there,
translates so much better. Hearing the loudness
gotta
of the
say,
ring, it's just everything.
independent wrestling, especially
Because you can feel the energy.
when you feel the
can feel the energy in
when,
the room.
when you got Nipple Guy behind you yelling at the wrestlers and they're talking back to Nipple Guy.
Do that again.
That's
Humble.
awesome. Oh God, yeah.
I'm not doing that again.
That's gonna get clipped.
Rewind it. Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
already
get
you can
clipped.
just go clip that and
Go
fucking play
clip
it
that
anytime
and
you
it'll
want.
be on Facebook tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking clip that and be like take that like out of context, like the fucking buffoon Condurant fucking clip from over a year ago.
They're gonna take that one.
Yo, that shit's so funny because they fucking left out the part where I basically called him a grifter. They conveniently cut out the part where I was just like, yeah, I don't think he's a racist. I just think he'll go wherever the money's at, you know?
I tell you what.
They also didn't tell you the part that was over a year ago and before I saw any of the Zig Heiling that he was doing on Juggalo podcast, which, by the way, haven't shown you guys that clip yet. Motherfucker Zig Heiled on a Juggalo podcast. What the fuck? Anyway, let's keep going.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, this match though, I noticed Slade. I love Slade, by the way. He is a sick freak, straight from Rikers Island. Plays his character
more
very well, but yeah, he was talking a lot more.
Slade's getting vocal in his wrestling.
But then, once I watched the stream and realized he was on commentary later, I was like, holy shit, this dude's really talking. It almost didn't even sound like Slade. He was almost like out of character. We should watch that before just that one match, just so we can.
Yeah, I'm super curious.
But yeah, Slade just like doing weird like. Even during the match, he was hitting him with some weird barking noises, almost like some like weird.
I don't know if it's Charles Mason like
is getting to him.
His wing a little
well, they
bit.
are. That is a faction now. That Pero, Charles Mason, Slade. That's like a faction. So maybe Charles's cult leader, like
because Charles is much more vocal and will cut a decent promo.
He will.
Shit. He's much.
Maybe
more into
he's
the
bringing
character
some
work.
character work out of Slade with the. So he's more than just a quiet killer.
Slade was basically the silent killer.
He was,
he was
a
basically the
silent
Stone Cold, early Stone Cold.
He used to not
silent
even
killer.
have social media. He used to not even be able to find dude anywhere. That's what made him like so scary. It was like, damn, is this dude really like a prison monster? Now he kind of is more active on social media. He'd be posting weird clips of him walking down the street of Manchester with no shirt on.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
But yeah, really good match.
Fun. I had a blast during that match.
At the end of the match,
You would have expected it to get bloody or something.
I also wanted to
say,
say,
get that bloody.
It
It got a little bloody.
There was a spot.
I think this was the bloodiest match.
I gotta say, this was a spot, or there was a
Anakin-
spot in this match where Charles Mason digs his nails
because
through-
Anakin had a very
already
scabby back.
Shout out
I think
Anakin
would be
Murphy.
the scratched up and scabby back, like not road rash, but goddamn close to road rash all over.
After
From various death matches.
Charles
and
Mason
whatnot.
scraped his nails through his back, there was this flap of skin.
Oh my god! I'm
on
so
the
glad I
back.
didn't see this.
And when he got on the top rope, he was breathing heavy, and you could see the flap as he would take a like deep breath in. You would see the wound kind of just like open and then close a little bit.
And I don't know if we're really describing this properly. Mason grabbed his back and raked his back and picked the scabs.
And then put the scabs
with his fingernails
in his
and then
mouth.
went
Yummy.
and like ate the scabs out of his fingernails.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dirty.
It's so gross, bro.
Dirty. But shout out Anakin Murphy. Anakin Murphy's been busting their ass for quite a few months now at this point, and has become a GCW regular.
And they got their ass busted because there was this weird spot where someone fucking ran in ran out.
Which I don't even know if it was a baseball bat. I was watching the video I took. I don't even know what it was.
It looked like
It was some sort of like.
It looked like one of those retractable like mini nightstick type of things. But it almost looked like padded or something to me.
Beat the shit out of Anakin
Well,
Murphy.
beat the shit out is being very generous. He very gingerly
Come on,
pretended
kayfabe. He beat the shit out of Anakin Murphy.
Hey, from my angle, he's missing by a good 3 inches.
I will say, I got to point something out. On one of the GCW podcasts, one of the co-hosts was giving Brett shit about how many times they do the spot where a guy will come in with a mask and beat somebody up. And I listened to that podcast on the way home from the
He
show.
doesn't do it that often, but they do it. I mean, they do
I
it on
can name
every
a couple
wrestling show.
times. That one, Atticus Kogar
I mean,
coming
Atticus
back.
does it a lot.
John Moxley coming back. Matt Cardona coming to GCW. He came up
Did
with a
they
mask.
do it with Oso?
KJ Orso, yeah, I think so.
But with
the
like a
mask.
different mask? Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think it's funny. It's a wrestling trope, though. And Brett defended it, though. He said, he was like, this shit is fucking fake, all right? He literally said that. He was like, this shit is fucking fake, and it's wrestling. And if people are going to come back in a mask, they're going to come back in a fucking mask. And he did it again. So shout out to him for standing on business with this shit.
He
is
likes
fake.
a good masked run-in gimmick. What can we
masked
say?
run-in.
We still no word on who was behind that mask, but I'm sure we'll find out.
I was trying to think who would make sense. Who would be attacking Anakin Murphy with a retractable dark cheek?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Weren't they attacked?
Effie?
Yeah, we haven't seen
We
Effie
haven't
in
seen
a bit.
Effie in a minute.
I saw Effie was doing something with another
Promotion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of other promotions, Violent J did the NAW live stream last night. I still haven't gotten a chance to see that. And that's apparently some sort of auction live thing. I'm not really quite sure. They were doing a promo contest to get a wrestling contract, I know. I think the guy uploads them onto YouTube the day after the stream. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can watch that at work. And if there's anything interesting to talk about JCW-wise, we'll break that down in Gimmick Mania 8. But anyway.
At the end of this match, though, Charles Mason attacks Gabby Forza. And
Gabby
busts
had her
lip
nose
open.
busted up. Was there a
Was
lip?
her lip?
Or?
She's got stitches.
Oh,
Shoot
shit.
stitches on her fucking lip. Which was kind of a cool like interlude into the next match because Gabby Forza is Bear Bronson's girlfriend, wife, I'm not entirely sure, partner.
So Bear comes out.
So Bear comes out to
Yeah.
defend her. Charles Mason, being the scumbag he is, runs away. So that leads to Bear Bronson's opponent coming out. So now Bear Bronson has to fight Richard Holiday, knowing that his partner's upper lip is just split open.
You can't even really go
Because of
check
that
on her.
sick scumbag Charles Mason.
Yeah.
Sick bastard. Choking old women till they cream and busting other girls' lips
He also
open.
choked Viperous in the match, too.
He did. He really likes choking.
Yeah, choking's a big part of his gimmick right
really
now.
likes choking.
So, Bear Bronson, Richard Holiday, which Richard Holiday, this was his last
Which I have to
match
say,
for GCW.
This match was also one of my favorite
Really
matches.
good. This is it's this match and the previous match are probably
This
tied
is the
for
prime
best matches.
crowd work match. And honestly, I got to say, before this match, I was never the biggest fan of Richard Holiday. He just never struck my fancy. And he's been doing shit on the indies for a long time and MLW and stuff. But I was just never a super big fan. This match won me over.
Super funny.
This match won me over.
Working with the guy in the crowd, the heckler in the crowd who kept saying a lot of shit about Richard Holiday.
His nipples specifically. This was the prime nipple one. This
yeah,
was
a lot
like
of nipple
your
comments.
nipples are raisins. Your nipples
yeah.
are smaller than my M&Ms.
Almost a nipple comment every couple of minutes coming out of that guy. This was also the part where he kind of probably oversaturated his heckling a little bit.
He did.
He probably went a little too much because he was getting so much reactions from
He
the
just kept
wrestlers.
going, yeah. And I think Richard even says during the match, they're like kind of tangled up, him and Bear like looks over at the guy, and Richard literally says like, "Don't pay attention to that asshole.
Yeah.
Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me."
But after the match, so Bear wins.
Bear wins.
But great match, by the way. I feel like we're rushing over.
We are rushing over it a little bit. There was a spot where he goes to fake Bear out with a nut blow, a nut punch. And Bear welcomes the nut punch.
Yeah.
He spreads his legs. I've never seen such a thing, honestly. This
Offers a nut punch.
This is a first in wrestling. I've seen the chop thing where you offer up a chop, but I've never seen someone offer up a free shot to the nads in a wrestling match. And he does. He spreads his legs for the nut shot, but then he fakes him out and chest chops him instead. And if I was Richard Holiday, I would have hit the nuts, bro. He's giving it to you. You might as well. But yeah, good match.
Apparently his last match on the Indies.
His last indie match. He took his boots off.
Retirement
left him
style.
In the ring.
Like, confused the fuck out of me because I was like, what is going on?
But I had heard rumblings prior to him signing to NXT. And they talk
like
a lot of shit about it on commentary during the match. Charles Mason and Slade, they say a lot of shit about him going to NXT.
Because during this match, they went over and were fucking with the commentary team after their match.
They were. They jumped Brett Lauderdale and stole commentary.
Gotta
hear
Slade on commentary.
Kind of crazy. I mean, we saw Danhausen's last match.
At the November show. I think that was his last independent match.
Correct us if we're wrong, if you guys know any better, but we definitely saw one of Danhausen's.
If it wasn't his last, it was definitely one of his final ones. It had to been... Because it was not very long after that he was in the WWE.
Right in WWE.
It was like, whoa, what the fuck? We just saw him.
And now we potentially have just seen Richard Holiday's
last
match before going to WWE. And shout out to him, too, because he was a cool guy. Had no problems with him at the diner.
Yeah, he was fine at the diner. All the other wrestlers were nice at the diner and kept to themselves. There's only one bad boy. Anyway,
we'll get there.
We're almost there.
We're almost there
because it's the main event after this, right?
Yep, main event, which was Donovan Dijak.
New Hampshire native Donovan Dijak.
Apparently he's lived there for 6 years. I did not know that.
Raised his kids out there.
I know
and
he trained in Massachusetts.
Adorably came out to the ring with his daughter and son, coming out to the ring with him, slapping hands and going crazy with his titles and shit.
They were wearing the sunglasses.
Yeah, very cute, very adorable and wholesome.
Versus Atticus Cogar.
Atticus Cogar.
I don't care how much of a scumbag he is.
A.
I love that guy.
He did a spot with the kids later on.
Oh my God, it was so dope.
ECW levels of despicable. Definitely shades of Sandman and fucking Raven. Definitely shades of that. Despicable.
There was one.
He was gonna put skewers in the little girl's head, right?
He was gonna skewer Donovan Dijak's young daughter in the head while they held Donovan Dijak's arms behind his back.
He grabbed the little girl out the crowd
by
and
her hair.
Pushed her in the ring.
By her hair.
Dragged
pretty
her
like
in the ring.
I don't know. It was pretty like
pretty scary, honestly. It was a little freaky.
I mean, there was people in the crowd.
Freaky.
There was like folks in the crowd who were dead ass, just like,
no,
don't do it.
Yeah, it was That was fucked up.
Yeah,
great heel work though.
But Donovan Dijak would end up grabbing the skewers out of Atticus's hand
putting him in his
and
dumb
him
fucking
in his head,
dumb Ohio head,
which was probably the second most hardcore spot of the night. I would say there was the door.
Really, only those three spots.
The door,
were the
Anakin
crazy
Murphy's
blood
back,
spots.
just existing in the building was a hardcore
Gabby's
spot.
lip,
Gabby's
/
lip.
face get busted open.
But I don't mind. That's the thing. I mean, you got to know what you're getting into, like Brett said, and like when I got to that venue, I kind of figured like there's not gonna be no crazy, but there's still crazy.
We did see light tubes outside, and that guy
was gonna say
excited,
though, even though it's not deathmatch shit though, that was still a pretty like, there were spots.
Yeah,
they went outside the ring because I've been to some wrestling shows that are so family friendly. They won't
bumped
even
into
leave
the crowd
ring. They won't leave the ring.
3 to 4 times.
Yeah,
they bumped into the crowd 3 to 4 times. Yeah.
But I think that's one of my favorite things about GCW is I feel like nowadays, I feel like at one point it was like CZW, ECW reincarnated. Now it kind of feels like a Ring of Honor CZW
had a baby. There's still shades of ECW, I feel like, with that. With just
the brawling and the...
Haven't we talked about before that GCW's been going on longer than
ECW?
ECW?
It's been alive and around longer.
It's fucking crazy to think about that. Shouts out to Strange Suspicion. Whoop whoop. Hopefully y'all doing good tonight. Yeah, shit. So that was the end of the show.
Well, Atticus did win. We didn't cover that.
Oh yeah,
part.
Atticus won.
did win with the help of his.
Because he is a GCW champ. So
he is GCW champ.
title was on the line. I
Well,
believe.
when Dijak hit him with that.
Yeah, I thought we had a
that
title change
almost,
that one time.
I don't know what the term for the move is called, but that like GTS type thing that he hit him with. I thought it was over. I thought he had the pin. I was kind of like,
it was
damn.
a close one.
But nope, Atticus with the help of his cousin and brother in Vandal 48.
That's right.
They screwed over Dijak. But then I will say after the match, Dijak does go on
I
to like
forgot about that running almost completely. Holy shit.
he heli puts over GCW. He said literally like this is the most important company in independent wrestling.
He said he bought a ticket.
Originally,
just to be a fan, just to go to the show because he's a big fan of GCW.
But then Brett
reached out and was like, "Fuck that! You should wrestle at the show. Fuck, be in the main event." So really cool. He put over. I think Emil asked the crowd at one point if they should come back. It seems like they're gonna come back. So
New England,
cool to see GCW.
I mean, our scene's growing over here. Our
New
scene's
England
growing.
Getting more wrestling.
The Hartford
coming
shows, we got to hit a Hartford show. We've hit a Vermont show. We've hit a New Hampshire show. The next time they hit Hartford, we got to go see some blood and gore.
Be dope to get JCW on the fucking East Coast a little bit more. I know they got to work
Worcester.
the fucking Midwest shit that they know they can book. But
Worcester. They'll probably do a
hopefully,
JCW.
yeah, hopefully they will before the Worcester show. Yeah. So after the show,
I went.
Koski bought a bloody rag.
I did. I went and I met Anakin Murphy, who just seems like a gem. Honestly, I do gotta say, Anakin Murphy does seem like a gem. In a world of wrestling, where, you never really know what a person is like. Anakin Murphy seems like a gem.
I'm gonna put these two pictures up if I can real quick.
While I was meeting Anakin Murphy, though, I will say I'll get this one out of the way. That woman who got choked by Charles Mason was then in line to get choked by Charles Mason again and get pictures.
Get a selfie while getting choked by Charles Mason.
Yeah, that's a dope picture with the humble photo bomb.
I think if I just do this. And there's me photobombing like a goofball in the background.
There's the bloody rag in my hand.
You can see it balled up. And then, let's see if I pull this one up.
Yeah.
Oops. I almost said stop streaming. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, we're all done. We're all done for the night. Here's the bloody rag.
So that bloody rag is from Tournament of Survival from this year where Anakin Murphy competed in. So I did purchase that. I'm a sick fuck. What can I say?
How much blood-soaked wrestler memorabilia would you say you had?
A lot. How
many items?
I should take a video someday of just my like wrestling shrine. And
is it over 6?
I have
under 6 or over 6?
I have a bloody Hoodfoot shirt. I have this new bloody Anakin rag. I have a bloody gusset plate from Matt Tremont. I have a bloody skewer that Atticus Kogar stuck in Casanova Valentine's head in Los Angeles. I have a bloody piece of clay.
Shit. Did we just get in trouble for showing blood? It's dropping frames.
Uh-oh.
Are we good?
Are we good?
I just dropped heli frames.
But yeah, I'd say it's over 6 after thinking.
Oh, it was a duty rag. I mean, duty.
It was
duty. Poo-poo.
It was poop rag.
Poop's better, right?
Nah, but yeah, so
I didn't get in trouble for showing a bloody rag.
Originally, I wanted to buy an Anakin shirt. I wanted to buy the shirt, okay? But there was no shirt. He had 8x10s, and there was pants from one of the matches.
Bloody pants?
There was a shirt from one of the matches, and then there was the rag from TOS. But I was like, the rag from TOS is hard, because that's history right there.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about my bloody Hoodfoot shirt I have. You know who he fought when he got that blood?
He just gave that to you, right? Right? You were buying merch? Or
what,
did
the
you
Hoodfoot one?
Yeah.
Oh, I bought that.
Oh, you bought that too?
I bought that.
I thought you just gifted that one to
I
you.
bought that.
Take it. Take it.
I bought that. It was the same thing. I asked him, I was like, you got any shirts? And he was like, no, but I got this bloody fucking shirt that I fought Madman Pondo in. And I was like, well, that's pretty badass. I'll hang that up on my wall.
You really should do a little, like, video just showing off your little wrestling shine of bloody shit
do.
sometime. Bloody
I got
poop.
a sick Nick Mondo autograph. I got a Mick Foley autograph. You know who else I have an autograph from?
Who's that?
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Whoa.
But it's him in his WCW gimmick where he was all wigged out with the face paint. What the heck was his name? What was his name? God dang it. Come on.
Is it before WWF?
I think it was after.
Let's see. Brutai.
This. Zodiac.
Zodiac.
I have a Zodiac autograph.
Oh, yeah,
and
that
it's
was
this
when he
exact
was-
one, actually. I have
Holy
that.
shit. That was
Yeah.
when, what? That was like the bootleg Gold Dust that they were trying to... No, because
No,
they
he
had
was
Dustin
like-
come and do
Yeah.
bootleg Gold Dust at a certain point. That's a
Zodiac.
fucking weird promo. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the show, earlier in the day, I was looking at places we could go eat because I realized the show would probably be done before 8 o'clock or around 8 o'clock. So I was looking for spots we could go grab a bite to eat because I knew I was going to probably be hungry after the show because we were going to be probably rushing to get there. Sure enough, I found a diner called the Red Arrow Diner. Looking on Google real quick, looking for good spots to eat. Seemed like it had good reviews, but more importantly, it was a 24-hour diner. So I was like, all right, so no matter what happens, we know we'll be good. The reviews all said that the food service was pretty fast,
I
no
mean,
matter how
apparently
busy
it
they
was
got.
like a...
So when we went in
Yeah.
there, it was a diner, drive-ins, and dive spot because they have Guy Fieri, Violent J pictures all over the fucking spot. So Violent J is all over the walls because it's a diner, drive-ins,
No
and
paint
dives.
on.
No paint. Shoot spiky
Violent
hair,
J,
Violent J.
yeah.
But so we're realizing this, and we're like, oh, that's kind of dope. And like, you know, we order some root beer floats. You got, what was the fucking drink you got?
It was
That
like
looked
the
insane.
mocha,
Like a coffee
Joe,
float thing.
it was the something 2.0
Yeah, it was like a fucking coffee,
milkshake.
coffee milkshake
My
float
hair's
thing.
getting long as fuck. I know.
No, he's getting the fro out
it's
again.
not good. It might need to go soon. I'm not.
He
gonna
hates
lie.
the people love the fro.
I
He
don't.
hates the fro.
I feel like I look so goofy right now. I feel like I look so.
No, it looks
incredibly
tight.
goofy.
It looks tight,
I
man.
feel like once if the dreads come back. I was looking at some old pictures of my dreads and I miss them. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I look pretty cool with the.
You're gonna get the
crazy
dreads back.
See, that's the thing. I don't even know how I got them. I was just really depressed
do nothing.
and didn't do anything with
Just
my
do
hair.
nothing.
I guess, but it's
You get
just
the
such a-
natural curly hair and shit, so
That's true.
It
drads.
dreads pretty fucking easily.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the bushes with my fro.
All right, so Red Arrow
There we go.
Diner. We go up in there. It's like half full. It's not crazy busy. I'm like, sweet. So she's like, just sit wherever, and we find a little fucking booth. We sit down. We order our food, and then slowly, as we're waiting for our food, wrestlers start to trickle in. Oh shit, Dwayne King, thank you for joining the Alienated. Welcome to the Alienated. You can watch all kinds of secret videos, including the vlogs that from like almost a year ago that I need to start dropping that I've been recording for the last year.
Yeah.
I'm up to like 8 vlogs, by the way. I need to
We have
really get
another
on that.
wrestling show
Another
vlog
wrestling
that
vlog.
we-
I got 2 wrestling vlogs I got to drop now. So wrestlers start coming in. At first, I'm not going to say all their names, but all the wrestlers from the show had more than half of the wrestlers from the show that
Most
we just
of the
watched.
roster.
Most of the roster,
Like-
including Brett at one point, Emil, Atom, the other female referee,
Scarlet.
two out of 3 referees from the show.
Yeah.
Scarlett, I don't know the other guy's, the gray hair guy's name, but so much of the roster just coming in and packing out that diner. We're being respectful. I said hello to a couple
Rich
of them.
Holiday. Yeah.
Like
well,
just
because
kinda-
Richard was the first one in there.
Yeah, and,
He was the starter point.
and I'm not trying to mark out and bother the wrestlers because I know how fucking annoying that can be for wrestlers to have fucking fans all up in your shit after a wrestling show.
Yeah,
when
you're just trying to go get
you were
some
just
food.
at the wrestling show.
Yeah.
If you wanted my autograph or a
Come say
picture,
hi to me at
you
the
should've
table, bro.
fucking come and bought merch, you know. So I'm trying to be respectful and shit. We're just minding our own business, and then Joey Janela comes in.
It was almost like his music started playing when the
Yeah. He comes in, he's scoping out the spot. And this is right after the people in the booth behind us had left. But the waitress, there's like one waitress taking care of our whole
and
area.
it's busy in there.
And
at
it's
this
getting
point.
busy.
At this
People
point,
are coming
it
in.
is
It's now
hot.
completely full in that place. It's no longer half full. It's completely full. And Joey goes and sits at the booth. Him and Megan go and sit at the booth behind us that still has plates and stuff on it. He's looking around. He's kind of looking at us a little bit, which I did notice. I turned back because I could feel him looking at us.
Well, that's what I was going to say. When he was sitting behind you, he was definitely shooting us like...
I'm like, so I turn back and I look at him. He's like right there. So I'm just like looking at dude. I'm like, I didn't say anything to him, but I could feel him like looking at us and shit. And I forget who pointed out. Emily, was it you? Somebody pointed that out. That was probably because he was getting mad.
That was my
fucking
theory.
marks.
That was my theory. Here's my
marks.
theory.
We're supposed to be, because he says at one point, I thought this play. I didn't even hear this part. I thought it was supposed to be booked out. I thought it was supposed to be booked out for us. So I don't know if they thought. I don't know if Brett called and was like, "We got a whole crew of people coming at 10 o'clock. Can we reserve the place?" I don't know if they
that's
thought
what
they
he said.
could do
He was
that.
like, "We had reservations. We had reservations for 10."
It's a 24-hour diner. You're not going to reserve the whole diner, dude. Like,
But I don't even know if it was trying to reserve the whole diner. I think it was like that section or a section because there's a lot of wrestlers in this section, and then you just got us
it's
four.
all wrestlers. I think at a certain point,
and then it's
except
just
for
us four sitting there. But my theory as to why Joey was probably shooting us dirty looks is probably because that table in his mind, he probably thinks like,
that's my table.
What the hell? Why are these guys like this? This is
fucking marks.
Yeah.
Over
Why
here.
are they on our table? We had
This
it
is
reserved
bullshit.
for 10 p.m. Why
This is
aren't they?
bullshit. So
yeah,
waitress comes over and she goes, no, I think maybe with a little attitude in her voice, but not trying to be mean. You guys sat at a dirty table. Could you get up real quick so I can clean it?
She was like,
That's all she said.
Well, she did say. She said, you're going to have to wait a few seconds.
Yeah, you're
going
going to have to wait.
You're going to have to wait a few seconds.
So he gets up. Him and Megan get up. You can see they're annoyed. They go and stand at the front of the diner again, like where the entrance is, looking annoyed. I can see Megan's like saying something to Joey a couple of times. They're looking annoyed. Joey says to the waitress, who I think is trying to like check out someone at this point. She's still bringing food to tables, taking orders, checking people out all at the same time, right? He goes to her, "Can I clean the table?" And I don't hear what she says, but after that he goes, "You know what? Fuck off. Fuck you." And him and Megan leave in a fucking rush. And we're just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And Emily's like, "He needs to be a good boy."
Emily was talking her shit. Here's the thing.
He needs to learn to be a good boy.
Emily has not liked Joey Janela from the jump.
She's never been a fan of Joey Janela.
Kayfabe, that's the thing. She has not liked kayfabe Joey Janela from the jump. So I feel like
he's a piece of shit.
So I feel like this
Fuck that
almost
guy.
just certified the one chance in shoot real life that Joey Janela had to maybe make Emily like, oh, he's actually a good
What
guy.
a good dude.
He's actually a good dude. I was like, no, he fucked it up with that one. I think he.
And that's when I got to the point. I'm like, well, was he working?
What she said was, "I'm gonna be with you as soon as possible. I just have to take care of my other table."
Yeah, and she had to clean it.
Said, "All right, fuck off."
Yeah, fuck you, fuck off, and he walked out.
Dumb bitch.
And listen,
do you think
for the record, I still love Joey.
Kosuke we're sitting in the diner like,
and I was like, how
what an
dare,
asshole. And Kosuke's like,
how dare,
well,
how dare that bitch disrespect the bad boy Joey Janela like that? You get him a damn table right now, is what I
do you
say.
know who that is, lady?
Do you know who that is?
Do you know who
that
is?
man wrestled Kenny Omega. Do you know that?
That guy had Sabu's last match. Do you know that?
That dude.
Sabu died after wrestling that man.
That dude just didn't even actually headline. I was going to say he headlined. That dude just lost a match in a community center. Do you know who that is?
Shit.
That's my boy, Joey Janela. Either way.
Do you think we were getting worked? Do you think he saw us
here's
as
the thing.
marks and he's like,
saw
all right, I'm going to be a bit of a dick to this
what I was
waitress.
saying before we even started streaming, I did see Joey had a show in like Florida the very next day or like some very close.
And it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night at
So,
this point.
in
So
my,
he's probably got to catch a fucking red eye.
you know me, I can't look at this dude as a bad guy. I love Joey Janela. So you know me, I'm reasoning everything in my head as to what it could be. And I'm like, you know what? If he did have to make it to Florida, it's already 10 p.m. If they did reserve it and they had some plans to reserve it, I could see why he would be frustrated if us 4 chuds are sitting at the king's table. Why are we there? That's his table.
It's the King of Deathmatch's table right there.
But
I can't help but think that we got worked a little bit. But here's the thing.
But he is angry.
Here's the thing, though. Even if it is a work, even if he was kayfabing a little bit, he's still being a dick to a real person. She's not kayfabing. That's her real job,
Yeah.
bro.
And Emily did say when she checked us out, she was like, "We're sorry about him."
I gave her a 22% tip. I hit the 22% tip option on my fucking paycheck on my bill because I felt so bad for her, and I said, "I hope your night gets better."
And she said, "It don't bother me."
She's like, all I said was,
Oh, she literally said, she was like, "I don't give a damn. It don't bother me.
Yeah,
I'm fine."
But yeah, I felt helly bad.
No, me
felt
too.
helly bad.
I did because it was.
But
super
maybe I
busy
got
then.
worked, and Joey's being a dick got her better tips from that whole section. I will say none of the wrestlers
Reacted.
said anything.
They didn't react.
Nothing.
They didn't.
Not a fucking
And
thing.
I was even gonna
and
say,
we were talking
well,
pretty loud.
that's why
at
when
that point.
Emily was saying shit to the waitress, I had to be like, "Chill.
All right, calm down, calm down.
Chill a little."
Jordan's
'Cause
right over there.
I was just waiting for some wrestler to pop off and be like, "All right, that's my boy."
Brett's in the diner.
Yeah.
Brett walked in the diner. The guy who owns the fucking company is in there. Like most of the feds in the fucking diner. While this shit's going on. So yeah, a little disappointing because I am a fan of Joey Janela, and it definitely took a little bit of my fandom away because I'm like, oh, dude, you didn't have to be a dick to her.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve that, man. She was just trying to help you. And I get it if he, and I was even starting to say, I said it in the diner. I get it. Maybe if he had to wrestle, he maybe didn't even eat yet. Maybe who
just
fucking
pissed off.
knows? Maybe he had to
you know what
wrestle
we're
in a
gonna do?
hot ass
We're
gym.
gonna
He still
send
hasn't
this
eaten.
information to Bully Ray,
And
who's
then-
currently beefing with Joey Janela,
And then
and we're gonna add fuel to the fire.
he's trying to get his one meal in real quick. He's got a short time span to get his meal in. He's gonna have to fucking take a red eye out of shitty ass Manchester airport or drive the hour and a
however
half,
long, yeah, to
however
get to,
long to Boston real quick to jump on a fucking regardless, it's gonna be a red eye to fucking Florida.
yeah,
If he's got to wrestle tomorrow, probably he's gonna jump on a red eye.
or wherever the hell he's going.
So he's already knowing oh, this night's gonna fucking suck. So I don't know. I'm not making excuses for dude, but I'm just trying to put yourself in.
I mean,
the
I can
fucking
get it.
headspace.
I can get it, but I also gotta say, I don't know. I spent a whole week in Vegas. I saw all sorts of interactions with real wrestlers with real
Yeah.
people. I didn't see none of that.
None of the other
I
wrestlers.
saw
in that
Atticus
diner.
Kogar in a convenience store at 3 a.m, and he was chilling. He just had his hoodie on, and he was being a nice guy. And that's the scumbag of the earth in GCW.
And you know what? You know who waited patiently for that table to get cleared and then sat there? Leeds.
I was gonna say
The guy he put
Leeds
over.
and
Who else was it?
I think it was
another
Flying
wrestler.
Ryan. Flying Ryan and Leeds. They were originally at the table with Joey when he had that, his
Yeah.
moment. They got up, waited.
Just Joey and Megan left.
Just Joey and Megan left. They got back, and they were seated quick. That's the thing. Very soon after that little meltdown, they got the seats.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
I don't
2 minutes?
I don't know,
3
man.
minutes?
But
It
maybe
was
we
like
got
a
worked.
2 to 3 minute wait.
Maybe
It wasn't
we
crazy.
got worked. Maybe there was a camera, and there'll be a Joey's losing
I'll
his
tell ya.
mind because he's losing so much.
The wrestlers who were sitting across the way from us were Busta in the brain, and Alec Price kept looking over as we were talking. Alec was definitely clocking the conversation. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was awkward a little bit, funny
But-
a little bit, a little disappointing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing that only happens after a wrestling show in a diner. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Shout out to Joey.
I wanted to say to the waitress, if it means anything, he's a wrestler and he's a piece of shit. Okay.
He might be working you. No,
He
I'm just
might
kidding.
be working you a little bit. Okay.
She's like, what
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
are you talking about? I'm
working.
working right now.
I'm working. What do you
I'm
mean?
working.
I'm the one working.
He's not working shit.
Anyway, So that's the Joey Janela story. Joey Janela's bad table manners. Fucking hilarious. I'm trying to think of anything else happened that night. I think that's about it, though.
About it.
We're gonna watch GCW.
The 4th of
Backyard
July bash.
Wrestling 7 or 8.
I don't know. I
Is
mean,
it 8?
God
I think
damn,
it might
it's
be
been
8.
so many.
Whatever one that just happened earlier in July 5th. We're gonna watch
When
that
we
after
were-
this show. You
when I
want
was-
to do top 3 strangest
Mm.
gimmick matches now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Should we go one by one? Like
Yeah.
you go 3, I go 3.
Let's just do one. Do you have yours like 3 to 1? Like number 1 is the strangest, or is I just
Number
kind of
1
have
is
3?
I kind of
ones.
just have. I guess my number 1 is the strangest. I gotta say.
Okay, so let's do it that way. You go first. I'll do.
Okay, well, this one, I gotta say, this one I almost felt like it was a little cliche, but I just gotta say it because I feel like it's, like looking back at it, it's definitely very strange. I gotta say the bra and panties match. Is that crazy? Is that too on the
just
nose?
in general from like the Attitude Era?
Yeah, just, and here's my reasoning, is looking back at it in the era that we're in now, like I just couldn't imagine anyone getting a bra and panty match over. And excuse me, this one's kind of my weakest entry, I feel like, but I also just feel like, and it's a pretty mainstream stipulation. But yeah, I just feel like nowadays you wouldn't be able to get a bra and panties match over. And looking back at it, it was very creepy, and it came from the mind
Most of those matches don't hold up
well,
well.
it came from the mind of Vince too, which like if you think
It's all
about
Jerry
it,
Springer type shit.
but
too.
now knowing what Vince is about, it's just like it's creepy, and it's also like
it did get young boys to see Sable's tatas
It did.
with paint on
it did.
them.
And like I said, I feel like that's a very
And
generic
Jacqueline's tatas with paint on them. That was their
and
big
my
gimmick. They
list will
just show
get
them with
juicier,
paint.
but I just feel like I had to point that one out. That one's my 3, and that's why I put it at 3 because I was like, I feel like it's it's not strange, I guess, but it's more just like from the era we're in now, where that shit is just so far out of the picture. Like now, women are actually looked at as like wrestlers, and I feel like back in the day,
This is before even divas were
this was
a
before
thing.
divas. Yeah, this was just when they were just eye candy.
Yeah.
Eye candy.
I mean, they had like almost completely deleted the women's division.
and
at
it's just
that
like
point.
imagine if nowadays, if like fucking Charlotte Flair was like, Becky Lynch, you want my title so bad? Come take my top off.
Let me
Like-
challenge you to a bra and panties
Like, that's
match
just
because
crazy.
that's the only
That's
match we
the
got for
only-
women.
And I hate you so much, I'm gonna pull your shorts off. Like,
Well, it was so bad that the only way it was so bad that China didn't have a women's division. China had to wrestle in the men's
in the men's
and
division,
win the
because she was the
fucking
only one
Intercontinental.
looked at as an equal almost to the men.
She wrestled in the men's division because there was no women's division for her to really
Yeah.
conquer. Like that's
Yeah.
how fucking bad it was. That's a good pick. I actually really like
That's
that
my
pick.
number 3. A little
Um,
on the weaker side.
Mine are going to be very specific matches. Mine aren't going to be a type of match. Mine are actually 3 very specific matches from the history of WCW. There's probably some stranger ones. But first of all, I want to give a quick shout out to the this almost made number 3, but I swapped it. The monster truck match that they
That-
did on the
yes.
roof of that venue where I think the giant falls over the edge at the end of it or whatever the fuck. That's a very weird match.
Well, they
but
kind of stole that in not to get off topic, but when WWE was going through the pandemic era, and they did that one Money in the Bank where they didn't have a crowd, and they fought each other
On the
through like
roof.
the WWE headquarters, and ended up
yeah, that shit
throwing.
was kind of lit.
They
actually,
threw Rey Mysterio off the roof,
that was a fun match.
and he
I
was
remember liking
alive on Raw the next week. He was back.
That. Didn't shit. Oh my god, yeah, I remember watching that shit.
That was a very strange one.
What about the WCW pay-per-view with the ring in the water? Wasn't that a Nitro? There might have been a couple of those. I remember there's like a Spring Break Nitro where the ring's in the water and like people were bumping into the pool and shit. So that's a great pull though. I love WCW, so most of these come out of love. Oh, there's Kosuke with his quickly
Blood
get
rag.
out of there. It's gonna get the fucking stream in trouble again. Here we go. So my first match is this triple cage match that occurred in I think it's Slamboree 2000. So this was in the era of David Arquette being champion,
Yes.
and this was a tie-in to the Ready to Rumble movie.
Yes.
And
what a time.
you had to break into each tier of the cage to get to the top, the very, very tippy top right up here. If you see it, that tippy top area, you had to break into each area of the cage. Very weird match. Timing of it is all fucked up if you watch it. David Arquette's involved. DDP's involved. I forget all the people involved in it. It's just a fucking weird match. Convoluted as hell. That's probably one of the strangest gimmick matches ever just because it's so unnecessary. I think also a Vince Russo baby, if I am correct. All right, so what's your number 2 strangest gimmick match?
I'm having a moment here because I'm
Let's see
almost.
if I can figure out what show this next one was.
I'm tied. On
You got a
couple of
tie?
them. Yeah, because I also
Ty got a tie.
Ty does have a tie. And you know what? You're on the WCW wave, but I'm on almost the FMW wave. Okay, you know what? Yeah, my number 2 is going to be. This is an if you know, you know. Is the FMW Bathhouse Death Match.
I think I have heard of this.
Have you ever heard of this?
You maybe told me about this
Yeah,
one.
so this
Refresh
is a
my memory,
match.
that's
This
all
happened a couple times in FMW, I should say, but it was essentially a match where the two opponents, they would go into a bathhouse, and the two opponents would have to sit in like the hot water, and if they left the hot water, they'd get like a penalty, but they had to fight each other in the hot bath water, and yeah, that's
What
my
was
number
it
2.
called?
It's called a Bathhouse Death Match.
Let's see if I can find any PG images. Oh yeah, I think I have seen one of these before.
Yeah.
I think We Watch Wrestling talked
I think
about
Botchamania definitely did clips on it as
you know,
well.
I think I've seen some Botchamania stuff about this. This definitely looks familiar.
And the matches aren't good at all. That's the other thing. Like, they're just terrible matches. They're
Toxic
just
Avenger 2 has like a whole extended sequence where he's like fucking people up in one of the
in a
Japanese
bathhouse, yeah.
bathhouses.
The Bathhouse Death Match.
Match inside Violent J's house is actually a good pull too. My shit's all WCW though. All right, so my number 2 is Dustin Rhodes versus what was the motherfucker? Blacktop. What the fuck is his name? I can't play this whole thing. I just want to see
Honey?
his name.
I have a friend with benefits.
Blacktop Bully. Dustin Rhodes versus Blacktop Bully. The King of the Road match. So this was a match that they did in the back of a truck that's driving down the fucking
How
road.
have I never heard of this?
It's fucking weird, bro. They're bumping on like hay bales and shit. It's a cinematic match before cinematic matches were really a thing. It is very fucking weird because they are shoot driving. Check this match out if you've never seen it before. Super weird, super hilarious. I don't even know what to say. It's super funny. I would show you clips of it, but WCW/WWE shit
yeah.
will fuck you up every time.
All right. You want my number 1?
Yeah, watch that match if you've never. I'm surprised more people haven't heard of that.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. It's so weird.
My number 1. This was the one match that popped into my brain when we first talked about this. The exploding anus death match.
Exploding anus.
The
All right, you got to fill me in.
anus
Pause. You
death
got to fill
match.
me in on this one.
On this one. So the exploding anus death match was like a normal death match essentially, but to win the match, you had to put a firecracker in your opponent's
jackass
anus
shit?
and light it.
What kind of firecracker though?
Just like, one of the small. It's nothing. Let me tell you what. When this match ended,
Well, is it like an M80? Is it like one of
no,
those
it
little
wasn't
boys
enough
that's like,
it wasn't enough
Is
to
it a
blow your ass
fucking,
cheeks off.
is
It's
it a
the little
fucking
one.
bottle rocket?
It's the little one.
Is
The
it one of
end
those
of the
spinning-
match, it was
spinning boys?
Hayabusa. It was
Is it a
Hayabusa
snake?
versus somebody, and I can't remember who the other opponent was, but it was Hayabusa versus someone else, and the dude that Hayabusa ends up shoving the firecracker up his ass. It's very anticlimactic. He doesn't blow his ass cheeks off. It's just like
That's
a little
disappointing.
pop
I
out his
wanted to
ass.
see a butthole explode.
But he does put the firecracker up bro's ass and light
That's
it.
crazy.
So yeah, that was my number one that I.
But
thought
no
of.
serious
No
permanent medical
no,
damage.
it was
to
kind of
boot.
a a dud ending, like the AEW exploding barbed wire death match.
Well, speaking of dud endings,
Oh God,
so that was your number one?
that was my number one.
My
It's-
number one is the House of Horrors match from WCW. Halloween Havoc 1992 or some shit, I think it was. I could have that show wrong.
That's
Let me make sure
Abdullah,
I have-
right?
Yeah, Abdullah the Butcher,
chair.
Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
They botched the ending. They have the fucking so they have an electric chair in the cage, and the end of the match is supposed to be you put an opponent in the electric chair and then fry them to death. that's supposed to be how you end the match, and they botched the ending. It's super funny. Cactus Jack's maybe worst match. I don't know. I'm trying to see what show it's on. Oh, wait a second. WCW. Chamber of Horrors match. House of Horrors is that weird Bray Wyatt match where they wrestled in that house. Remember that? That's a fucking weird match in its own right. Chamber of Horrors is the WCW one. Halloween Havoc 1991, the Chamber of Horrors match. Vader is involved with it. The Steiner's involved with it. Is Sting in there too? Bro, it is a fuckfest of a match. It is something else. If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor and see it. Those early 90s fucking WCW shows are full of weird shit though. Yeah, Abby's the one that took the electric chair. The thing wouldn't stay in place though. And Cactus Jack keeps going and trying to fix the switch and shit. It is something else. I think that was the match that immediately popped in my mind of like.
Well, that's funny you said that because
most
that match
bizarre.
also popped into my head too. Was that one? That was like one of the ones I thought of.
The Violent J house matches are a good pull though. EC.
Can I throw an honorable mention?
That's going to be
my
another honorable mention for me.
honorable mention for me.
That whole
I have
show.
to say, and this is something that I think you can find on YouTube, so I highly recommend people go check it out. And it's happened a few times, but it's the Drunken Death Match. Have you ever heard of that?
That does sound familiar.
John Moxley has done one before. He's done
Whoa.
He's done a Drunken Death.
So
match.
what's the gimmick though?
The gimmick is every I don't know the exact time, but every few minutes
You
you
have to
stop
take
and you have to take a shot.
That's crazy.
Necro Butcher did this one time.
bet
and
he
Necro
did.
Butcher and Corporal Robinson.
Necro does this every match. I think.
Necro Butcher and Corporal Robinson did this once, and that's the one. That's the specific one that if you're gonna find this, look this one up. It gets
RoboCop
so.
in WCW is a good pull too.
That is
bootleg.
a good
That's
pull.
I was thinking about that one too, but
Glacier.
that's just like
Shout out Glacier.
the ending of that match.
I've seen Glacier wrestle live. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty
At a
crazy.
GCW show.
What's up, baby? I need weed.
I need
Yeah,
weed.
you can take weed from that one.
I need weed.
I think that's the Orange Chameleon. That's that shit that fucked me up real good last night.
That raspberry shit be fucking me up.
Dude,
pretty good, too. I was
wish I
smoking
would've
that
gotten that.
raspberry shit, and then I drove to Manchester, and I think that's why I had the roundabout incident, because I was just like high as fuck.
Yeah, that raspberry parfait. I fucked up. I got another strain, and I regret it. I should have just gotten that damn shit. Yeah. So that was our strangest. Should we pick another
For next
top
week?
3 or another list to do for next time?
Ready for this one? This one just popped in my head. Not including ICP.
Okay.
Favorite celebrity
Oh.
wrestling. It could be matches, it could be appearances, just favorite celebrity wrestling crossovers.
Okay. Well, we already know
Minus
Kaufman's
ICP.
number 1. You know,
Yes.
everybody already knows Kaufman.
You know what? Hold on. Minus Kaufman, too.
I can't
Yeah,
use
We're
Kaufman.
taking
All
Kaufman
right.
out of the situation.
Can't use ICP. Can't use Kaufman.
'Cause
Top
those
3.
ones are too
Wait,
obvious.
so top 3 best or your favorite? Like
favorite. It doesn't have to be best. Just your personal favorite.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. I think I know one right off the bat because I like what happens.
Yeah.
All right, I'm already getting a couple in my head.
That was the first
I know
one that
one
popped in
right
my
off the
mind.
bat that's probably gonna be my number 1 if it's not Kaufman. All Kaufman's wrestling antics in the South. Yeah.
I feel like that one's
I'm
cheating.
not
though.
gonna say
that
what
one's
it is, though.
cheating, though. The Kaufman's cheating. I feel like we know. A lot of people know that.
Well, Kaufman was a legit wrestler.
He was.
Intergender champion, man.
He was.
Women's champion. Women's wrestling champ. Yeah, I got to think. Someone said Beetlejuice. I forgot Beetlejuice was in WCW.
Well,
I think it was
almost
WCW.
Was inspired by the RoboCop comment. That's what inspired me, because RoboCop.
Oh,
being
the
in WCW.
ooh, do fictional...
You know what? Yes.
Does RoboCop count? Does Chucky count? Does Chucky count? I think Muppets have to count. Does Kermit count? Kermit counts, bro.
Yeah, fictional
Kermit has to
characters. If
count.
fictional characters make an appearance, that
Kayfabe celebrities count.
Celebrities count.
Pee-wee counts? I think Pee-wee would have to count, too. Pee-wee was in WWE, I believe. See, this is going to be hard. I'm going to have to maybe, like, really crunch this list. Yeah,
Mike
because
Tyson,
Pee-wee,
that's a good one.
Chucky.
Yeah, I'll say Mike Tyson.
Yo, Mike
counts,
Tyson's
even though
fucking weird
even
suck
though-
it. You guys know Mike Tyson's weird is like his weird, like, fucking tiny suck it. You guys ever seen that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that shit's so funny.
Mike Tyson counts, even though he's like an athlete. We'll put like anything outside wrestling that makes an appearance in wrestling, minus ICP, minus Andy Kaufman.
Oh, I love Mike Tyson's suck it, man. That is so funny. Okay. I'm already starting. Master P's a good pull too, bro.
I got a good one too. I got a couple good. Ooh.
And all the No Limit Soldiers.
I'm not gonna say. Here's one that I was just thinking, but I'm not gonna put it on my list just because of how recent it was. So I'll say it. But Fetty Wap on GCW, that was pretty good. That's just a teaser.
The Ball Father. That just came up on my memories recently when that was it Lamar Ball? Is that the dad's name? When Lamar Ball came out?
The whole Ball family came
Bro,
out. And
that
then
was a
LaMelo,
shit
LaMelo
show.
said the N-word, bro.
Oh, boy, that was a shit show. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
You know LeVar Ball, like, lost both of his legs?
I did hear that.
I don't know how, but he did.
That's, fucking diabetes.
Can't beat the Miz's ass now, boy.
Yeah, can't say the N-word on fucking...
Well, I mean, they have every right.
I forgot they sent fucking Dean Ambrose out to fucking... They sent Moxley out to fix that scenario.
Poor
That's the
fucking
person they
John
sent
Moxley,
out.
bro. Remember when they had him being a germaphobe?
I will never forget the way that man looked defeated at that
When
WWE
that last
house
show
show.
you saw him in?
Yeah, it was like his last 2 weeks of wrestling for WWE, and I've never... the energy of defeat about that man, I don't know if I've ever experienced anything like that. But good for him for getting the fuck out of there. I have a couple other things to talk about. Conor McGregor at UFC, did you see his knee giving out like fucking crazy, bro? I saw the clip, and then I saw the whole match, and I saw how short the whole match was. I was like, wait, how the fuck? I mean, did that just immediately... And then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, my God, the fairy right out the gate.
His
knee is giving out. It's fucking crazy.
Fuck Conor McGregor. That dude's a piece of shit.
Did you see his gambling ads leading up to it? Really stoking
and
the
secondly,
flames?
I almost bought that shit.
You almost bought that show?
I almost did because I wanted to see Conor McGregor get his fucking ass whooped. All right, I don't like that dude.
What a disappointing show.
And I'm glad I didn't. Because
Drake
I mean,
put a mill on him.
Did he? That's so stupid.
Drake put a mill on him.
That's so stupid.
What does that mean? So is that just does he just get his mill back? Is it like?
I did see a lot of the betting companies where like
just like it's a draw,
yeah,
just sent the money back.
Yeah, you just keep your money if you had a bet in the McGregor match.
What a fuck fest that was, man! Holy shit!
But yeah, first kick, bro, through.
First kick.
His leg gives out.
Going in, and then every kick after it was like 3.
He just kept falling down.
It's like 3 or 4 knee buckles in a row.
But here's the thing too: is like, I know you don't watch a lot of UFC.
Does he not train? How do you fucking?
This is his first fight in 5 years. 5 years.
How does he not be ready for that though? Like, how does he not know? Oh shit, my knee is not that strong. I need to be careful.
I don't know if you've been seeing him crash out on Twitter, but he claims that he was perfectly fine before the match and everything was good and he was ready. I don't know, man. A part of me almost feels like it's just a throw. I don't know. I don't even know why bro would come out of retirement.
It looks like real buckling, though.
Does.
I don't know how you fake that knee buckle.
He has not been the same since Habib Nurmagomedov fucked him up and then retired undefeated. There's been no... Because he's never going to get his get back.
Bootleg just guessed one of mine. What about Steve-O? That's definitely that's on my list.
That was
Bootleg.
definitely something I thought about too.
It's on my list.
But
Steve-O no selling is on my list.
yeah, Conor McGregor, dude, fuck that guy. Did you see? Speaking of like wrestling shit though, do you remember that Gable Steveson guy that WWE signed for a minute? He was like a big college wrestler. WWE signed him because they thought,
Gable Steveson?
Gable Steveson.
What a name. That's a
Gable-
shoot name?
That's a shoot name.
That's hilarious.
Gable Steveson. He
Tell him Steve Dave.
he sucked in WWE. They released him. He went to the NFL. Sucked. They released him.
Suck there.
He just had his UFC debut.
You'll be sucking
on that
dick
show?
for eternity.
No, he fucked the dude up. He had his UFC debut
Okay.
and he fucked bro up. So, I think he found his calling. He knocked the dude the fuck out. It was probably actually the best fight on the show was that fucking dude.
Shit.
But I don't even really fuck with UFC anymore. It's just a big fucking, not to get
Scam?
whatever. Not even scam, just like the, I don't know, the people that run that shit. And a lot of people who fight in that shit are actually just fucking scumbags. Brain fucking dead scumbags who've gotten their heads rocked.
I had to ask about the Conor McGregor thing because it's it's not wrestling, but it's wrestling adjacent.
I mean, I was talking to my boy about UFC though, and like it is kind of cool that like with wrestling you get like fake characters, but like with UFC a lot of the fucking it's just real nut jobs. Like that's the thing. Like you can watch like a dude who's just like a super far left guy who fucking is a vegetarian and fucking drinks smoothies. You can watch him fight like a fucking nut job fucking guy who like believes in some crazy shit and then be like, damn, I want to see that guy get his ass beat. So it's almost like wrestling, but like, you actually want to see some dude get their shit rocked. Like me, I wanted to see Conor get fucked up, but he did, not in a wrestling way. Oh boy.
All right.
That's who Conor McGregor must have got his knees from.
All right. I have a couple of big Kevs I'm going to do for you guys. So, first of all, I saw this news story. Apparently, Kevin Nash on one of his podcasts said that he once threw a Korn CD out of his window after listening to it for about 30 seconds.
I think we talked about this one.
Did I do the impression?
I think we did.
Did I do the impression?
I think we talked about this one.
Did I do the impression, though?
I don't know, but hit him with
All
it.
right, I'm doing the impression anyway. I got 2 Kevin Nashes tonight. If I did the impression already, my apologies because I'm gonna. Can you get a female to sing "Cocaine Suntan"? What's "Cocaine Suntan"? I don't know what that song is. I'm not sure what that song is. Anyway, let me give a puff before I get into my big Kev voice.
That'll help you because he does smoke a lot of weed.
Hey yo, that's Scott. Hey yo, all right.
Bro hit the blunt and turned into Scott Hall.
You know, I was always to this day, when music came out, I would go to the Best Buys or Circuit City, and I would just get, because I was making coin, like when the new CDs drop, I buy 12 or 14 CDs. I buy whatever, was out because I was going on the road. And I remember everybody was telling me about Korn. And I was driving. I was by myself. And I was in a Lincoln Continental. And, it was one of those deals where I was so into, like, at that time of my life, I was so into, like, Tupac and the whole Death Row sound. That Korn was so from... What the fuck is he even saying? So Korn was so far from my taste. I listened to, like, 30 seconds of it, ejected it, put the window down and slung it out the window like, no. Bro, which fucking Korn CD do you think Kevin Nash bought?
Heard the first 30 seconds of. Well, my funny
when
joke.
He's doing really good in the 90s, NWO just popped. It's got to be first 3 albums, right?
Well, hold on. Let's do some.
My guess would have to be it would be Follow the Leader, but he might be the type of dude who goes into the CD store and is like, give me their first album. I want the early stuff. I want to hear them develop their sound.
Well, my funny theory is that he heard like literally just the fucking hi-hat on Blind, and then he like gave up before it even started.
It's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, dog, you might be right. It's probably the first album and he heard that intro. But I like to think it's Follow the Leader,
Okay.
and he
So
he got mad at the silence.
So the New World Order was in their prime from 1996 to late 97. So With that in mind.
That's follow the leader to Issues era, pretty much right there.
Yeah. No, no, actually.
Is Issues after 2000?
Follow the Leader was even after 97. That was 98.
But that's in primetime NWO is my point. Follow the Leader drops in primetime NWO.
Maybe it was Life is Peachy. Real shit.
It might be. I like to go with the theory it's the first album.
Because Life is Peachy was also just kind of like, I feel like that was one of their more, like that was like prime methed out.
That's when they really got
depressed and fucking.
Well, honestly, it's
that album
right
was just
before
grimy.
I heard about Korn when Life Was Peachy was out, and right before Follow the Leader dropped. But the first time I heard Korn was when Follow the Leader. No, I heard Adidas before I heard Got the Life. Yeah, I think I had technically heard Adidas already. Anyway, he also talked. I don't want to do another Kevin Nash, but he was also talking about the formation of the NWO. I'm Kevin Nashed out. This is some older story at this point. I think he's like a week and a half old. But Rajah Jackson begins serving his 90-day jail sentence for assaulting pro wrestler Psycho Stu. I think that was last year at this point. That happened so fucking long ago. Good. Fuck that guy. He probably should get a lot more time than that. 90 days, I don't know.
Somebody says, I bet it was Life is Peachy.
You think so?
That's what someone on the Korn Reddit said, because they talked about it on there.
I don't know, man. I like your theory of he heard the intro to Blind and he was like, the fuck is this shit? And then when he goes, are you? He's like, nah, eject. I feel like it's like right on the "Are you ready?" is when he would eject.
He's like, "Fuck this."
Nah, fuck this. What the fuck is this shit? This ain't no gangster shit. I need Pac in my life. Anyway, Dark Side of the Ring season 7 has begun. TNA episodes have dropped.
No,
haven't
dude,
seen any
it's
of it.
Definitely Life is Peachy. You know
You think
why?
so?
You know why?
Okay.
You know what the
I'm
first
listening.
song on Life is Peachy is?
Twist. Yeah,
Dude, he heard that.
That's a good point too, bro. Fuck
and he
this
was
bullshit.
like, "What the fuck is this? I'm out of here."
You know what? It might be. Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm not. You know
he
what?
probably heard that shit and was like,
The fuck is
nope.
this?
What is this white dude doing on this?
Roll
track?
down the window, shoo, right out. Yeah, man. Dark Side of the Ring. Haven't seen it. I haven't seen a lot of season 6, so I'm behind. But I figured I'd say that it's out or dropping. Yeah. CM Punk wins the title from Sami Zayn in Chicago since we last spoke.
I know.
Kenny Omega wins the AEW title from what's his face?
And it's so silly to me.
MJF.
I feel so bad for Sammy because you know damn well the only reason they did that was because they didn't want to have Cody lose to Punk. And they didn't want to have other bro there lose to Punk.
Way to just give it to
So
him
they
without.
had Sammy roll up Cody like a slimy bastard just so he could lose clean to CM Punk in Chicago because Cody probably didn't. That didn't work for Cody, brother. You know Cody didn't want to lose to CM Punk in Chicago, brother. Oh, that pisses me off. But yeah, Kenny definitely won the title off at MJF, but that's because they're definitely doing Kenny versus Will Ospreay.
Steven.
At the big London show, that like London All Out or whatever, their WrestleMania they do over in the UK.
Holy Jesus, dude!
Moly, he's
trying to tear the
beast.
The fucking blinds down, dude. Yeah, you're probably right though. You're
Kenny
probably
versus Ospreay, world title.
Good for Kenny though. I feel like I haven't seen Kenny in so fucking long, man. GCW Backyard Wrestling. We're gonna watch that after the show. Joey Janela. I guess I just have JCW Lunacy to catch up on if we're ready to get into that.
Yeah.
Then we can wrap up and actually watch this GCW show. So Lunacy 89, a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, opens with a veto upset that they got Danny, aka Ruffo, back and confronts the rest of the Luciano family. Really takes it out on Sally Boy, says that his father didn't see the bullet coming either, hinting that I guess Vito murdered Sally Boy's dad. Whoa. Let's see. They do the last week on Lunacy gimmick. So last time Danny Moe was revealed as the dealer. That was the big reveal. Let's see. I got to show you some of this. Violent J came out at the beginning of the show and cuts a promo. Oh, and of course, I'm going to start out with an ad because we've got to. So they open the show with the big who is
Are y'all
Jasmine
enjoying
St.
yourselves
Clair's
at JCW Lunacy?
baby daddy. And we get to meet the doctor who's going to be doing the test. I'll actually roll a blunt.
I like that. I like that.
I like that.
You know, in this business, things happen unexpectedly. Just like in any business. You've always got to be prepared for surprises. In fact, after so long, you learn to expect the unexpected. Which is what brings me to the ring right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Juggalos and Juggalettes, the unexpected has taken place in the locker room of JCW Lunacy. A bit of a surprise that has popped up out of nowhere.
Jasmine St. Clair.
Why don't I just get right to the cream of the crop and bring out the person I'm talking about. Please welcome the Wicked Vixen herself. The one with a bun in the oven now.
Going full Jerry Springer with this shit, though.
Well, the unexpected is that Jasmine is expecting.
For real.
Jasmine's pregnant, and
Miss
boy, does
Spring
that
Vince
open up a
Russo.
can of worms.
It had been a while since we saw Jasmine St. Clair here at JCW, and
Now, do we think
She
she's
looks
actually
different,
pregnant?
doesn't she, Veda?
yeah, I mean, she revealed that she.
Playing it.
I think this is a
Well,
case. I
see
think
for
this is a
yourself.
storyline. I don't think
She's in a
pregnant.
family way, as they used to say.
I think that's a pillow under that
In
dress.
case you morons
Who knows? Maybe
haven't
she is.
noticed,
No,
I'm
that's definitely a
now
fucking basketball
7
over there.
months pregnant.
And seems so elated
So in
about
2
it.
months, we're gonna get
There is an
a grand
asshole
reveal.
in the JCW
Does he do
men's
some
locker
like
room
weird give birth to a
hiding
hand shit
like
like he
a
did
little
with
cowardly
Mark and
bitch.
May
Yeah.
Young?
Who's
Mark and May.
responsible for this bullshit?
Oh man.
She's a proud mom.
Somewhere
I mean, it's got to be a setup for
in
some
the
weird
back,
swerve.
There is a bum
Is it going to be Violent J's hemorrhoid she
who's
gives birth to?
responsible for knocking me up and fucking
That's
a
my pitch. It's
7-month-old
Violent J's
runt
hemorrhoid.
into me.
Violent J's hemorrhoid is the dad.
Someone lied to me. Someone has a very slow reaction.
Got my
and
clamato,
couldn't
my
pull his
string, my
pee-pee out
what?
quick enough.
Lacey Deeds drinking a clamato.
Someone is trying to put a monkey
What do you think about
wrench
the oyster
into
ones?
my plans. Someone is trying to block me from making millions of dollars continuously.
Millions of dollars.
Shut up. And I'm here to tell that asshole it's not going to work. And I'm here to tell this white trash clown that it is your responsibility as 50% owner of JCW to figure out who the father is.
She doesn't want
I
to waste her
want
time
him
raising some piece
coming
of shit
here,
kid.
and I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
tell him how things are gonna work and who's gonna raise the baby. Because I am not wasting my career and wasting my time
full-grown
raising a fat fucking piece of shit kid. So Violent J,
Oh, they started
I
chanting
want
Jerry.
you
That's what they
to
cut out.
do your job and figure out
can hear them
who
start to
ruined
chant Jerry.
my once perfectly flawless figure.
They should have kept that in. I don't know why they edited that
and
out.
got
That's
me
funny.
knocked up with a fat, annoying kid.
Really hammering the fat, annoying child thing.
We know, Jasmine,
There's a great sign about
that's easier said than done.
great line about Yokozuna's socks here.
I mean, First of all, the list of candidates that could be the baby's father goes on like a who's who in the JCW locker room. I mean, almost the entire fucking locker room has knocked your boots. That makes things difficult. And if I had to say, I would guess your netting is probably blew out like Yokozuna's fucking socks.
All right, there's our line. So yeah, basically, he calls out the doctor. He calls her Jabba the slut at some point. Here we go. Dr. Fatum comes out.
Never.
Oh,
they come with this cool
cape.
It was Dr. Redacted.
It's Nathan from the Whatnot stream that they did recently.
Who your baby daddy is?
Not gonna play a bunch
I'm
of
gonna
clips
bring
tonight,
that
but there's a
help
few
out
I do
right
want to
now.
play.
Juggalos and Juggalettes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Fatum!
Dr. Fatum is apparently going to help to solve this mystery, and he's got his work cut out for him. There's a long list of potential suitors, let's say.
And to be clear, I mean, I'm really not concerned about what consenting adults.
Little gremlin growing deep inside of
Billy
her
defense.
belly.
Lacey Dietz deleting all
I believe
all the
I am
chats
qualified. You see, I have been this man's personal doctor for decades now. In fact, we were working on a little problem. He has a very nasty hemorrhoidal infection on his
Once again, bringing up the hemorrhoids.
I have a new cream we should talk about. No? Okay.
That's not what you're here for, brother.
Oh, sorry.
And that's who I think is the father. I think it's the hemorrhoid.
Now, you're right. That's not what I'm here for. We are going to be... see,
so they're going to be conducting DNA tests on all the wrestlers pretty much in the company. Holy shit, did it get dark in here. A second, I'll lighten it up just a wee bit. I gotta get a new light or a rack for the light. Ooh, that's... Here we go. Yeah, they only look a little blown out because it's so dark in here no matter what I do. Can see it's a little bit better, though. But yeah, they are doing DNA testing. Over 50 candidates, so I'm assuming that's got to be the entire JCW roster and crew. Announce team brings up the matches for the night. Yabo will speak on finding Ruffo tonight. Danny Moe is the dealer, and Barnabas's daughter, Sophia Rose versus Sunny Kiss, is up next. We cut backstage. We see Hokane humming Going to the Chapel while worshiping at a shrine for cocaine. There's a Billy Corgan commercial for NWA that they play, which I thought was interesting, that there's still a relationship between Billy and JCW. Mac Davis is with Barnabas, asking about his daughter, Danny Moe, who is the dealer. Says he hasn't seen her in 25 years. Mac questions this because they've been working together for, what, a year and a half, 2 years. Barnabas says he didn't put all the pieces together. It's pretty emotional. Really good acting from Barnabas. Barnabas been fucking killing it on these last few episodes, honestly. Match one is Sophia Rose versus Sunny Kiss with special guest commentator Hollywood Haley J, who's returning. She says that she has strong lungs from smoking all the backwoods that she's been smoking. Says that Jasmine St. Clair is a slut. Sunny Kiss rolls up Sophia and gets the pin. And yeah, Sophia
former tag
attacks.
Team partner of our friend Joey Janela.
I think they're trying to build Sunny and Haley as a team.
Okay.
Because Sophia attacks Sunny and Haley runs in and protects her. And there's another similar type of angle on the next episode. Let's see. Mac Davis is in the bathroom again, knocking on stalls. Finds Alice Crowley. This is like the 6th time he's found Alice Crowley in the bathroom. Big Al spends a lot of time in the bathroom, it seems, too, by the way. Maybe she has IBS. Mac Davis says that he was in the bowels of the building. Nice. And that Cocaine has a shrine to cocaine. Says she might be next and she should go check it out. So setting Big Al up to go and find Cocaine's shrine. Some commercials. The Luciano family is backstage. Vito is yelling at Sally Boy. Some more. Yells at Vincenzo too. Says he will send him back to Sicily. Match 2 is a tag team match. Shoppa City versus Willie Mack. Too Tough Tony, now officially being called the JWO. They're in Detroit for this episode, episode 89. Tony shares his Bacardi with Shoppa City. Bruce Wayne says it's really Bacardi. I think they share it even with, let's see, they share it with Jeff the cameraman, DJ Clay, the announce team. Everybody is drinking the Bacardi. It takes a while for the match to actually start. JP and Tommy Grayson, the Backseat Boys, come out and interfere, giving Shoppa City the chance to get a pin and the win. New tag team champs, Shoppa City. Russo and Joel Gertner have a backstage. Joel says he's going to have to pass on the bribe that Russo apparently was trying to give him. For what? I'm not quite sure. I guess to maybe just go away and leave Caleb alone. Maybe just give up the linear title, as they seem to be calling it now, that Josh Bishop is claiming to. Let's see. Russo takes a shot at Paul Heyman here.
Okay.
Very worth playing this one.
You know, let me tell you something.
An ad. Let me tell you something. We love ads. Boy, do we love ads.
Something, Joel. I don't know if you think I'm Paul Heyman, if you think I'm some kind of a walrus or a beached whale. I don't know what you think of me. I ain't no Paul Heyman. And when you're messing with me, bro, you better think twice about it. You want to play? Is that what you're telling me, Joe? No problem. Josh will play tonight. Go make sure your boy is ready, because he's working tonight.
The lunacy continues.
Right, more commercials. The post-show commercial I'm about to play there. Big Al tells Cocaine that Mac caught her in the bathroom again, and that Cocaine has a shrine to him in the basement. Cocaine grumbles at this a bit. The announcers talk about Barnabas and the outbreak situation and run a package, catching everybody up on the story so far. With the dealer, Barnabas comes out, removes his tiny circle glasses and fringe top hat, and leaves it at the announce table. Cuts a very passionate promo, calls out Danny Moe. Danny cuts a promo back. Barnabas abandoned Danny Moe when she was 5 to pursue his dreams and go on the road, is basically the storyline. He apologizes, but Danny does not seem to accept it. Says it's her time to make his life miserable. Says that he's nothing but a deadbeat dad. Says that, and he shoots back. He gets all pissed and says that she's a whiny, spoiled brat. Okay. And he tried to bring her on the road, but she didn't want to go, he didn't want to deal with her because she's a whiny, spoiled brat. Seems like he's still in the wrong here, even with him getting heated, though. Says he would have begged Barbara, which is her mom, I'm assuming, to have an abortion if he knew what he knows now. Says he's going to make her life hell. So both doubling down, I guess, on this feud that they have with each other. Let's see. Full-on AI commercial for July. July 24th, they have a show in Columbus at King of Clubs. Superfly July is what they're calling it. Checking in on the DNA testing so far. Let's see. A lot of really funny backstage segments with the DNA testing. Special guest commentator for match 3, Caleb Connolly, Josh Bishop, and Joel come out. Joel says big changes are coming, and that soon they will be in venues with indoor plumbing. Josh talking shit about the Juggalos, talking shit back to the Juggalos, I mean. Basically, Josh takes on the Future Endeavors. It's a 1 versus 2
Seems like they do a lot of the 1 versus 2 with the Future Endeavors.
They really have been. Jeff the ref takes a bump. Caleb is called to the ring to help, which they do this almost exact same thing in the next episode. Josh hits the Future Endeavors in the heads with the championship belts. Josh Bishop and Joel wake up the ref. Josh Bishop gets the pin and gets the win. Sally Boy locks Vito and Vincenzo in the closet. They do the blast for the past gimmick, which is the haters versus the ring riders. Vince Russo says he often wonders if working at an insane asylum would be an easier job than working for JCW. Jeeves is suddenly there. Says that EC3 is at home kicking himself, whatever that means.
So he's just he's no showing again?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this constant he doesn't show up shit.
And then we just come up with
a storyline about why he didn't show up again. It's something weird with that, man. I still, it feels odd to me. Says that he will be back, and Russo calls him a mark. Sally Boy comes to the ring, grabs the mic, calls out Joey Twitching 2 times, a.k.a. Yabo, who comes out and they fight. It's not really a match. It's just kind of a brawl. Vito and Vincenzo break out of the broom closet that they're locked in, run out and help Sally Boy. But the JWO come out with Violent J. They handcuff Vito to the ropes and beat the shit out of him. They leave Vito in the ring handcuffed, and they beat up Vincenzo into the crowd, seemingly kidnapping Vincenzo. Big Al walks into the Hokane Shrine worshiping area, and Hokane suffocates her with a veil, and the show goes off the air.
Okay.
This leads into JCW Lunacy 90 from last Thursday. More DNA testing going on for the father of Jasmine St. Clair's kid. Barnabas and the Outbreak are working, are waiting outside the office. Apparently, apparently everyone had sex with her. The Outbreak, Barnabas, everybody. Jeff, the ref's there.
Imagine come on, Jasmine.
Barnabas says
you're fucking the dead.
Barnabas says the zombies in the slut sounds like a trauma film. Nice. Vito comes out of the doctor's office, and Mac Davis too. They call Jeff the ref Sparkles.
Okay.
Nice. Barnabas reluctant to go in for testing, but apparently he hit it too. They're in Saginaw for this show. They open with another Sunny Kiss appearance. Sunny Kiss versus J-Rod this time. J-Rod tells a heckler to shut up, loser. Nice. Sophia Rose does a run-in, tosses brass knucks to J-Rod, and Sunny Kiss gets hit with him, giving her the win. But Hollywood Haley J runs out again to save Sunny Kiss. Kind of feeling like they're teaming up to me.
Yeah.
I feel like a match between Sunny Kiss and Hollywood Haley J versus
that seems like
J-Rod and Sophia will be
that
building
seems like
soon.
A good team up, I feel like.
It seems like that's what they're going to. The announced team asks, what happened to Vincenzo after last week? What happened to Big Al after last week? What is the deal with Barnabas and Danny Moe? Purple Phantom versus Stephen Flo tonight. Oh, boy.
The purple bastard.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Number one contender for JCW Tag Team Titles match, JWO versus the Backseat Boys. So Backseat Boys getting another chance at the title, and JWO getting a chance at a rematch at the titles. Title versus title match, Father Bronson versus Josh Bishop, American title versus the OG lineal champion, heavyweight champion. Big Vito and Sally Boy try to figure out the whereabouts of Vincenzo after last week. They run the Superfly July commercial again. That's almost done, I think. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up, and then we'll smoke some more and watch this GCW show. All right, Russo is with Caleb Connolly and Father Bronson. Says that one day there will be a main event between the two of them, but not tonight. Father Bronson tries to cut a promo over Vince interjecting, which is really awkward. Let's see. Joel Gertner shows up. It seems like it's Joel Gertner, right?
Joel Gertner.
It's Joel, right? It feels like a lot of motherfuckers are calling him Joe on the show. I don't know if it's just my headphones at fucking at work. I can't hear the L or whatever the fuck. It feels like Russo's calling him Joe in here.
Russo probably doesn't know what his name is.
Match 2, the Purple Phantom versus Stephen Flo with the Ring Rat. Stephen Flo's golden guitar is all duct taped up that he got gifted recently by Russo. Purple Phantom struggles with his fucking cape again and almost gets pinned again because of it. Gets it off. Ring Rat is untying the Phantom's boots during this match, and Stephen Flo does the old tie them together gimmick like you're in fucking grade school, and this gets them all fucking hung up, and another loss
for the
fucking Purple Phantom. Getting real embarrassing for the Purple Phantom, man. Vincenzo is being violated inside a broom closet by the JWO. Cocaine is searching rooms for Big Al, who's been missing since last week. Got J commercial. Mac Davis is with J Rod and Sophia Rose, who seem to be a tag team again, really driving towards my theory that they're building towards a match between the four of them. Tag team match for the number one contender for the tag team titles, Backseat Boys versus JWO. Violent J comes out with Willie, Mac, and Tony. Special guest commentators, Choppa City. Willie does the bucking Bronco gimmick and hits the camera with his foot. Bruce Wayans of Choppa City, let's see. He does not like the Backseat Boys, but he does like their pants. Vito and Sally Boy come out, distract Tony and Willie, and give Backseat Boys the pin. So they are the number one contenders for a shot at Choppa City's tag titles. Violent J looks on from outside as Willie and Tony are attacked. It sounds like they're adding sound effects now to JCW Lunacy as far as the hitting goes.
They adding like whoopsh.
Well, they have like kendo sticks. They come out with kendo sticks and they're hitting Tony and Willie on the ground. It sounds to me like they're sweetening up a little bit of this stuff. I suspected they were doing it with the crowd a couple of times with the last few episodes, but this time it really stuck out to me that I think they're using Foley effects to sweeten it up just a little bit. Vito asks Violent J where Vincenzo is, and Yabo, a.k.a. Joey Twitchin' 2 times, comes out. The Brothers of Funstruction music hits, and Ruffo comes out from the crowd with a wet floor sign, his favorite weapon, and they attack Vito and Sally Boy viciously. Violent J gets a can of spray paint and spray paints JWO on the back of Sally Boy.
NWO style.
Yeah, full-on NWO style. Backseat Boys and Purple Phantom are waiting for their DNA test. The Phantom is repping his Ribera Steakhouse jacket proudly. JP says he really thought that Jasmine was in love with him. Tommy too. Phantom too. Apparently, all these motherfuckers thought that Jasmine were in love with them.
So crazy that Green Phantom has a Ribera jacket, and here he is fucking
just jobbing out.
To fucking...
Just being like the ultimate jobber for fucking JC Dub. Willie and cameraman Jeff come out of the office after their DNA test. Let's see. More commercials. JWO and the Brothers of Funstruction celebrate backstage. Yabo has found his brudda. That's my brudda, he says proudly over and over again. I think the return of Brothers of Funstruction will probably be next week. I did see images of them from one of the tapings that they were fully back in Gimmick. Mac Davis asked what happened to him, where he's been, says that he was beaten and tortured. Violent J says he can get his revenge now because they have Vincenzo in the closet. And Ruffo goes into the room to violate Vincenzo some more. Danny Moe crushes some cans behind a car while yelling about Barnabas. It seems that somebody has damaged that car and maybe rear-ended it. It's supposed to come across that Danny Moe is attacking Barnabas's car in this scene, but you definitely hear like she's just banging around some aluminum cans back there, and they just cut to a car that got rear-ended back there. Effective enough, I guess. Mac Davis is with Barnabas. Barnabas is pissed he has to go to his insurance agent after this. Big Al, THC. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Let's see. Violent J and the Purple Phantom. Purple Phantom asks for a do-over. Violent J explains to him there are no do-overs in wrestling. Purple Phantom asks why. Violent J says, you know what? Good question. And gives him a do-over, whereby we see the Purple Phantom go out to the ring again and challenge Stephen Flo to a rematch. Stephen Flo comes out and offers up the Ring Rat for a match instead. Says that I bet you can't even beat the Ring Rat.
No.
Stephen says, let's see. She basically is scurrying around on the ground and rolling around on the ground like a rat does. And she gets a low blow before the bell even rings. Bell rings, and then she gets a stunner on the Purple Phantom. Purple Phantom loses to the Ring Rat. Not looking good for Purple Phantom. He's going to have to change colors again, bro.
Oh, my God.
Cocaine finds Big Al. She's says she's going to kill that bitch, meaning Cocaine. Josh Bishop and Joel on the way to the ring. Blast from the Past. This is maybe the longest Blast from the Past segment I think they've done on the show. Very long Blast from the Past segment. Headbangers. This is from Bloody Mania 6. Headbangers versus Madman Pondo and Necro Butcher versus Rock and Roll Express versus the Ring Riders. It's a 4-way elimination tag match. Ring Riders come out with the win on that one. Main event, title versus title. Special guest commentator, again, Caleb Conley. Very similar from the last episode. There's some parallels here. Josh Bishop, the lineal heavyweight champion, the OG heavyweight champion. Joel cuts a promo or doesn't want to cut a promo, goes to the ring, cuts a very quick promo, very weird energy from Joel tonight. Then Father Bronson comes out, not wearing any shoes for some reason, and he's got a foreign object in his pants, and the match really kind of doesn't happen. It's kind of like a fuck fest. It starts and stops, essentially, because Bronson attacks Josh Bishop with the fucking foreign object that he's got. He's got a pipe, essentially, in his fucking pants. He beats the shit out of him. Again, Caleb goes to the ring, which is, mirrors what we just saw in the last episode, or what I'm talking about from the last episode. Caleb hits Bishop in the head with the belt, same spot, but now he's clearly got his sights towards Bishop. Caleb holds up both titles to the camera. Next week will be the Caleb versus Josh Bishop match because, as per Russo's Jack Tunney rule, he has to defend it once a month. So he will be defending against Josh Bishop next week. Cocaine finds that Big Al has escaped from her lair down there in the basement, and Big Al strangles Cocaine, says that next time she's going to leave her with no breath left.
Okay.
Barnabas shows up and says to Cocaine that I think he's trying to groom Cocaine. He starts saying nice things to Cocaine. I think he's trying to groom Cocaine like he did with the Outbreak.
Uh-oh.
Now, wouldn't Cocaine be a perfect weapon to use against Danny Moe?
Yeah.
If he could groom her successfully like he did the Outbreak with his sick, perverted methods? I don't know.
This is the truth.
We'll have to see. 91. Lunacy 91 is this Thursday. Will we do a watch-along? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. We're talking about we need to get back on the watch-along shit.
I'm going
so
through
we'll
some changes. I'm moving.
Yeah,
so
this boy's
gonna be a
moving.
little hectic, but I'm going to try to get as much
We'll
as
try.
I can.
We need to get back on our watch-along shit, honestly. But yeah, that's this episode. We're at 2 hours. We're going to watch some wrestling now. We should honestly set up and do a watch-along here, but I want to be off camera for a little while, goddammit.
Yeah.
All right, I love you guys. Habs 231, I believe, will be next. I'll try to do that Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday at the latest. We'll see. Hopefully do a Twitch stream soon. There's still things I need to do on Twitch for sure. I want to make a couple of videos also. I need to make a video about Corey Feldman being afraid of Juggalos because that's a thing. Shouts out to Michael, a.k.a. Hypnotized Ninja, who's been hipping me to this. Corey Feldman is legit afraid of Juggalos.
Why?
Juggalos showed up to a Stand By Me screening. This is according to Jerry O'Connell, actor who's also in the movie Stand By Me. You ever seen Stand By Me, by the way?
not.
Fire fucking movie. Fire Stephen King movie from back in the day. So Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell are both in that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were doing a celebrity screening. Jerry O'Connell said Juggalos showed up to the screening. And Jerry O'Connell's like, oh shit, Juggalos. He's like excited because he like doesn't get to see Juggalos every day. So he goes up and he's like, hey, what's up, Juggalos? Like he's like excited to meet these Juggalos. And the Juggalos are like, oh, we're here to see Corey. And Jerry's like, oh, that's awesome. So Jerry goes backstage and he says to Corey, yo, these Juggalos are here to see you. He says Corey Feldman's face goes white as a ghost. And he's like, the bonfire. The bonfire sent them. Juggalos don't like me. And I don't know if he like, so the bonfire is Big J Okerson's shit, and they have a long history with making fun of Corey Feldman. I don't know if Corey is like thinking because of Jay's relationship with ICP and going to the gatherings that was a setup that he was booked for Hallowicked a few years back, and that's the reason he dropped out. Like I don't know. I definitely have some thoughts about this whole Corey. Regardless, Corey Feldman is legit afraid of Juggalos.
He thought they were gonna like fucking.
I don't know. He thought they were gonna do something during the show. I don't think. Obviously, they didn't do anything. But yeah, I need to try to make a clip about Corey Feldman is afraid of Juggalos because there's nobody else that would make that video. So I'm gonna try to do that this week / this weekend as well. But yeah, stay tuned. Other stuff and things dropping, I'm sure. Thank you for watching Gimmick Mania 7, Gimmick Mania 8. What was the gimmick the top 3 we were gonna do?
Top 3 Wrestling Outsider crossovers.
Oh, celebrity. Top 3 celebrity appearances, not including the Insane Clown Posse or Andy Kaufman. Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. All right. Love you guys. Whoop whoop. Thank you for tuning in and broadcast. Oh, prize packs. The 4 prize packs. I sent the winner of the car pass. I sent them the image. I still got to send out the 4 prize packs. I'm going to try to get that done this week. Thank you, everybody. Shouts out to Supper Time in the chat. Shouts out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Whoa. Love you guys. Whoop whoop. And broadcast.